Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marquee Gaming today. Good to see you all. Glad to be back for session 50 of Beacon's Aura. Woo! Everyone claps their hands and is happy. It's a beautiful day. Woo! Can you guys talk? Because I want to make sure you guys are working.
Hi.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Hello, everybody.
I just haven't seen any of your beater on my mixer go off, so I just want to make sure you were on there.
We were doing the silent claps. We were miming everything so we didn't overdo you.
You're good. But hello, everybody. Good to see you all. Welcome. We're glad to be here. Bardic, thank you for the subscription again. 11 months. Oh, man. Crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
This has been a lot of fun. So
That's crazy.
Glad you are all with us here live on Twitch and enjoying this fun time. It's a great time. Thanks for being here. Seriously, I mean it a lot. I'm not just saying it. But let's Bardic. Thank you.
Oh, 50 game height?
Yes. Oh man. We'll enjoy that. Nintardo, congratulations on the sub. Enjoy the emotes. The evil marquee emote. New to the edition. So but yeah, let's get into this because I'm excited. Session 50, nothing crazy is gonna happen. It's gonna be great. So let's start this up. Let's do some player intros first. So everyone kind of get their character. Maybe you give a quick little thing about who your character is. Not too long, but just a quick overview, and then we'll go around and do that. So Rachel, take it away.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rachel. I stream on this channel at Marquee Gaming at 3:30 CST on Mondays, and tomorrow I'm probably gonna finish that drawing I was doing last week of Anais. So come and hang out. It's really fun. We always have a good time. Everyone writes novels for me, and I read them. So, yep. I play Karis. She's a 17-year-old shadow sorcerer. That's a half sun elf, very hyperactive, and energetic.
She's great. She's a lot of fun.
She's a lot of fun.
Okay, Callie, take it away.
Hello, sorry, I was on mute. Hi, I'm Kelly. I play Raya. She is a rogue, and she is sort of the opposite of Karis, where she is almost 30 and not hyperactive. Stone cold. Can't understand a lot of what anyone's saying in this whole thing, but she's ready to interpret it as she can, and then hop in whenever necessary.
Awesome. Yes, we all love Raya too, and her insight. And over to Mike.
Hello. My name is Michael, also known as Bardic Dice, over on the Bardic Dice Twitch channel. I also stream with alongside Marquee Gaming with Rachel and Mark in a game called Fates United on Thursday 7:30. And some up-and-coming new projects, so we were having some fun last night doing that. But I play Mithrenon. I love the description. A moon elf in his mid-20s. Renan has spent much of his adult life as a fisherman, selling his wares at Beacon and trying to lay low from those that hunt him. When he was offered a chance at power, he took it in hopes that he could protect others. He's now a paladin and a sorcerer, Soisua, that serves a mysterious woman of black liquid and moonlight, and is now...
I wrote that. You're welcome.
It was really great. It's really good. I like it. It's epic. But is now facing his past in his home village, and is just... again, had to fight to prove himself in yet another village, but has just received some sort of dagger, so he's interested to do that. And he met his sister and dad.
Yes. Yeah, it's a big moment for him right there.
And I'm waiting for anything to happen. Renan's okay with it, except the sister. The world will burn.
We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, go give Bardic Dice a follow if you have not already, because he is awesome and deserves much love as well. So go follow him if you haven't. Because Rachel and I play in a game on his channel on Thursdays. So yeah, thumbs up. So yeah, that is our players. I am Mark, the Dungeon Master, who is very excited to get into the session. Bardic Dice and Marky Gaming, we share Discord. If you have not joined our Discord, there is the link in the chat if you'd like to join our Discord and hang out with us during the week. And we have a kind of a consistent thing, like for Mike's Fates game on Thursdays and our Beacons game here on Sundays. We have 2 channels where people post gifts like the entire time through the session, and it's amazing. It's like one of my favorite things to go back through and look at. So you should definitely join and participate in posting gifts during the session because it's hilarious. So let's keep that going.
Especially when there's no words, but you know exactly what part of the game they're from.
So good. It's one of those, like, you know, those posters like spoilers with no context type thing. It's like weird pictures. I love it. So that's basically what it is, and I love it. So keep it up. We also have a YouTube channel and a podcast. If you missed any previous sessions and you'd like to go back, you can go and find them in either form, whatever is easiest for you, and you can catch up because we have a lot of sessions before this because we're on 50 today. So, and if you haven't already, maybe consider following the channel so you can know when we go live for other fun things like Rachel's art and Zelda games or whatever other game you feel like playing. So, much appreciated y'all being here. And
I just heard what Mike said.
Sorry. I was trying not to say it on screen. I was just like, I'll do it in the chat.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, I think we should do a quick recap. Catch up anybody maybe a little bit of what's going on, because today is the last session before we are going to take a bit of a break. I know, sad. It's not going to be super long though. So we'll have a session today. We'll be off the next 3 weeks, and we'll start up the first week in October. Okay, just in time for things to get spooky. So.
Oh, I laughed so hard at that. I just didn't expect you to say it.
So yes, this will be the last session before we have a little bit of a break, just because of some things going on in people's lives that will make it so that it's a little more difficult to stream the games. And also, I just want to prepare for what's coming up next and make it really good. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to prepare for that as well. But recap where we've been. Let's turn some music on. Which song was I going to play? Let's do this one here for now.
Nervous as if it's the column theme.
No. We'll do this one. I like this one because it's called Wolf Mother, and you guys just dealt with somebody who can transform into a wolf. So
Yeah.
That's fair.
So our party of these 3 lovely individuals, they received injections a long time ago, received new powers from this injection, and now they're kind of working for a company called Spire Technology, and they're doing good to help the city and the people around it from threats that are going on. There is a deity that's like the head of the central part of the city called Illuminance, and then there's this kind of talked about whispered force of demons led by somebody called Zangul outside the city and outside of this aura that's protecting everybody. The party had a encounter though recently where they were mind controlled by somebody who works with Zangul named Colin, leader of a group of rejects of the city, and they saw him interacting with Zangul. They were freed from that mind control, though, brought back, and back to kind of their life. But now what's happened is they're going back to Ren's home to see if they can find more answers, because there's a whole situation with these Sun Elves and Moon Elves out there. Interesting situations. They're kind of enemies right now. And
West Side Story, but elf version. Yeah.
it's definitely tense. They went to the Sun Elves before. They met a girl named Gwynestri, who is a Sun Elf chosen, and Renan is believed to be the Moon Elf chosen, and there's importance to them. What it means, it's kind of been interpreted all over the place by different people, and they're kind of trying to figure that out right now. And Gwynestri, unfortunately, was lost to Column. She is under Column's mind control currently because she received an injection as well. But yeah, the party has arrived at the Moon Elves. Tense situation. Met the chief, who was not very receptive to Renan. Renan met his father there again, and for the first time meeting his new younger sister, and getting connections with them. And the last session ended with Renan being told to go and fight Ratha, the chief, in singles combat, and Renan pulled out a victory in that. And as a result, he seems to have earned at least some respect from the chief. She handed over the special dagger that is... this one, there's a counterpart that the Sun Elves have. This one is sharp, very sharp on one edge and jagged on the other side, with silver on the hilt and writing on both sides of the blade. It's a pretty gnarly looking dagger. And but it's very well crafted and has the words of this prophecy on both sides of it. So yeah, he's been given the Moon Elf one. The Sun Elf has gold on it instead of silver. And we're picking up after that with her, instead of calling him coward, calling him the chosen. And his father, instead of calling him boy, calling him Mithrenon. So, post-fight, you guys may take over. What you'd like to do?
Looking at the dagger and then kind of looking up at the two of them. Woo.
Well, how's the vibe and like for everybody? Like, obviously, I can't understand what's happening really, but what's the vibe going on with everybody right now?
So the chief walked off. She left, leaving you guys there. Your father is kind of limping back towards the village as well. You guys were kind of separate from the village in a little bit of a clearing.
Like, people seem pleased, or was anyone watching? I forgot if people were actually like watching or not.
There were a couple guards there,
Okay.
and then Renan's sister and father made it out as well, along with you two.
Okay.
The guards and the chief have all kind of left, and Valisa, Renan's sister, is kind of like looking pretty giddy that you won the fight, Renan.
Yeah, so is Karis. Like, I don't think there's even, like, she's forgotten for the moment that the dagger's important, so she's just like, it was so cool, and then he went like, pew, pew, and then the moonbeam was like, and you like moved it. I didn't know you could move it. I didn't know you could move the moon. You know what I mean? And so she's just like talking so much.
Like a beam of moonlight, not like the actual moon or anything.
Well, can you just like move normal moonbeams? Like, no. So that was awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
And Valisa is just like, that was so cool. You did great. Nice job. You beat the chief.
Yeah.
That's a hard thing to do.
She was pretty
She's
rough.
tough.
She did look tough.
It's like a few little like scratches and marks on him, and I mean, sounds like we have permission to talk to people though.
Oh. That's true. Well, we might want to ask about the old guy, Rydell.
That's kind of what I was thinking about. And he looks down at the dagger and is like, I'm actually also really interested in any like information of who made these. Like,
Does it
Oracle
say
or
something
whatever?
different?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
look
what
at
does
the
it say?
dagger.
Okay. Yeah, you look at it and read it, and in the Elvish script. Elvis script. Yes.
Oh, yeah, dagger.
Oh my god.
It says the same thing. On one side, it says, "In the heavens, under two lights, two are born prepared for fights." On the other side, it says, "Both blades are key to avoid defeat. The battle must be won with no retreat."
Are key to no defeat.
But both blades are key to avoid defeat.
Can you say the other thing?
The battle must be won with no retreat.
And they look exactly the same besides the color of the metal, or the type of metal, right?
I mean, they definitely look like a pair. I mean, identical, maybe not, but like a pair, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I wish I had the other dagger.
Is it magical?
I cast. Hold on. Let me check my spells.
Felice is just like, in Elvish, "I don't understand what you guys are saying. I'm gonna go." And she heads out.
Sorry. Okay, we'll be right there. Okay. Forgot about that. Gonna have to teach her common sometime.
Hey, Mark, check your messages really fast.
All right.
I guess he would cast Detect Magic. Worried about using up my spell slots, but
Do you have like high arcana? Because you can even like see if you could. No. Okay. Don't use a spell if you don't want to. I was just curious.
also, yeah, he's not proficient in it either, so
Okay.
I wouldn't even think he would know what to do with that.
So you're trying to sense though, right? If it has any magic to it.
Detect Magic. Yeah, I cast Detect Magic.
Okay. So you cast Detect Magic. Give me an Arcana check too.
Okay. Guidance?
Sure, I'll give you for this one.
All right. Luna or Alicia or I don't know. 17.
17. Okay. So you cast this Detect Magic, and it sounds similar to kind of what I think Mr. Shaw had spoken about with the other dagger. This one seems like it is intended for a specific Moon Elf. And with that, it kind of has new abilities that will kind of come from it and grow from it. What that means exactly is still a little uncertain because it's not like nailed down specifically. But as you're kind of holding it, you feel kind of like this pull from it to it's trying to connect with you.
Okay.
So kind of like magnetism, and you feel that kind of pull from it.
Something that I didn't feel with the other dagger, right?
No, you did not feel it with the other dagger.
Okay. Huh.
Does that have magic in it?
Maybe? It feels very much like the other one. Like, it's meant for someone. Like, it might not be magical for someone else, but...
Just for you?
I don't know. I mean,
How do you find out?
I don't know. I was gonna maybe try and pray while I'm using it, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
Good idea.
Figured if I usually focus on my moon orb, if I focus on this.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say maybe you could try like cutting someone.
I was
You
gonna say
could
too,
cut-
but I have that idea.
You were gonna say that too?
Well, I said I was gonna say stabbing something, but then I was like, well, maybe it has to work on a person.
Alright, you're good at daggers, and then he like fakes to throw, and he doesn't do anything. Does Rye even flinch or anything?
No, I just stare at him.
What do you- You're not even. I would be like ducking out of the way right now.
Wonder if it works just like how Gwen had to use her dagger on you. I wonder if it only works on a sun elf. Maybe Gwen specifically. I don't know.
I poke myself with the dagger.
Ow.
How hard?
Sharp.
Just enough to get blood. Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts.
It works on Moon Elves.
I mean, like the magic on it or something. I don't know. Maybe there's magic on it.
You didn't specify. Sorry.
Well, like, yeah, I imagine if it is magical, or if there's something about it that's magical, it might only be unlocked if you, I don't know, maybe use it on sun elves. I don't know.
Does anyone? Can you read the prophecy again?
Yeah, sure. I wasn't sure that was in or out of character. It says, "In the heavens under two lights, two are born for fights." And I think I got this part right. "Both blades are key to defeat. The battle must be won with no retreat."
It's almost what it says.
Almost. That was on me. I was typing, and then
I'll read it again one more time.
My backspace. I'm sorry.
So one side says, "In the heavens under two lights, two are born prepared for fights." The other side says, "Both blades are key to avoid defeat. The battle must be won with no retreat."
Spelled one is the other way. Okay.
But it doesn't say anything about you guys having to kill each other.
That's what I was just. Right? Are we like twinsing right now?
I mean, I think that it's kind of like what Roz was saying. It sounds like we're kind of on the same track of what the older like. But yes,
Yeah.
we're syncing. So
Yes.
But at the same time, yeah, it doesn't just says you guys have to. Sounds like you might have to work together, not kill each other. I don't know where they would kill each other from, but
Yeah.
I really wish Gwen weren't brainwashed.
Yeah.
I mean, for many reasons, not just that one. Oh. Wait, where's Gwen's dagger? I forgot. Does Mr. Shaw have it?
I don't know.
I had it in my bag, but ever since we got kidnapped, I don't have it anymore. So
Okay.
maybe he stabbed earlier.
She would
be.
take it, huh?
Yeah, they might have it back.
But
You guys would recall Gwen Estrie had it too when she fought you guys at the temple.
Mm-hmm.
oh, so she might have it then.
I mean, call him. I have it, but it's fine. Unless he may not care about.
I don't know
Anything
if he'd care.
I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't care at all. Maybe he doesn't. Yeah, doesn't concern him.
What?
What would happen if we took both daggers to the temple?
Well, we still gotta find out what that vine thing is.
Right.
But
It's definitely something I wanted to do.
yeah, I
So
just don't
who
get
around
what
here-
they're getting the killing people thing. Because it could be you're fighting each other and no one retreats or whatever. But it could be like when Ren and I were thunder lightning in the arena and then we were fighting with each other and we didn't retreat and we won the fight. You know what I mean?
But with the daggers
Interpretation.
themselves even being made for both tribes, it kind of is. Yeah, it begs the question:
Why would one
you?
person make it to go against each other?
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like it was meant to be a pair and like not duel it out and murder each other. I don't know. I don't know where they're getting that from, but
I mean, it makes sense when both tribes feel like they're dying and there's fingers pointing at each other. But like I said, I want to look back into who made these, and
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, I know it's limited information here, but
Maybe Ratha can actually tell us like what happened from their side too.
that'd be good.
and was it Rydell, right?
Yeah, I want to talk to Rydell, but guys, I'm a little nervous because if he's old and they said he's kind of like losing his mind, if I show him a ghost man, will he freak out?
Not if you tell him. first?
Well, I don't know.
We can see, I
Alright.
guess, how in his
Yeah.
in or out of his mind he is. But also, I mean, if Roz is like a friend, maybe it'd bring him back to see an old friend, even if it was a scary ghost demon man at that point.
That's
But
the thing. It's like usually people, if I'm like, oh no, he's nice, like they get over it. But it's also like if you were old and maybe you weren't thinking very good, and then someone showed you a ghost man, like would that like kill you?
We weren't ready for it. Yeah. Or
we can always let him know it's Roz, but that like he's gonna look a lot different and a lot scarier than he remembers him looking.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll just feel that one
We'll feel it out.
Okay.
Okay, where do you know? Does anyone know where he is?
I think we have to ask Rotha no matter what to talk to him.
Okay.
But she would seem like kind of mad she lost, so we should give her some time. You think to like be
Cool
in
down a
the
little bit.
loser zone?
Harsh, but correct. We've been in the loser zone a lot in the past. We know how it feels.
That's why I
That is
feel
very
like I
fair.
can say it and I don't feel bad about it.
We know the loser zone well.
Yeah.
We can always kind of
Yeah,
ask around.
I
if
could
he
use
is.
a little recovery break myself. A
Oh yeah, you're kind of beat up.
little bit.
Okay.
It's Rotha.
But not as much as Rotha.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we should rest maybe, and then we ask her and see about she knows anything about the daggers beyond just
Yeah, I still have time right now on this Elfie talk spell, so like we should go talk to some elves like right now. Like maybe we can meet Val's friend. I don't know where he is though.
Sure.
Or we can go meet everybody.
That also. I mean, okay. That's a little going against a recovery break, but sure.
Oh yes, Rotrin. Yeah, we can. I mean, maybe I can go
If
talk
you
to
want to,
everybody.
yeah, you can have
I
fun.
might go hang out with Val because we're like really good friends now.
Are you okay without me?
Yeah, I think so. Everyone hasn't been that. I mean, when I was with Val, it was fine. I think.
I don't like us splitting up. Us splitting up never turns out well. Just putting that out there.
I can go with Karis, that's fine. Unless you want me to go with you and I can stay watch while you rest. What do you prefer? Well, yeah.
No, I mean I'm
worse?
fine. I'll be awake. It's fine. Just want to
Okay.
relax for a bit.
Okay. I'll go with you, Karis, then. I'm just gonna
Mark, would
Be a chaperone.
following Kara's and just not participating count as light activity? If I'm just walking behind her.
No.
No, okay.
You need to like actually sit and bandage up and clean your wounds.
How big is the village? Is that something where I could like be outside under a tree and see everything and watch her like interacting with someone? Not really.
Somewhat.
More bigger.
It's
Yeah.
not massive, but I mean,
Yeah.
just like sitting. It's hard to watch the whole village.
If she's talking to Val, would I be able to do that?
Depends on where she is.
Fair enough.
Let's find where Val is before you start freaking out, Ren.
I'm just making sure you got Moon Elf privilege card on your side. You know, we gotta.
That makes sense. They did push me last night. That was really rude.
Yeah, I don't want anything like that to happen.
Okay.
Especially if your talkie thing runs out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And they're like, hey, turn around. You're like, hi, I want to be friends. And like, you keep on walking. Like, hey, turn around. We're going to fight you. You're like, oh, you just want to play. And then they attack you.
I could kind of see that happening, to be honest.
100%.
I guess we'll go look for Val,
All right.
potentially.
Anywhere specific you want to look first?
House?
Okay. All of you are going, or any of you splitting off?
I think we're all going
Yeah.
now.
Sounds good. So you head back to Renan's father's house, and you do happen to spot that Valisa is there. She is with a boy who is in the main area.
Why are you nudging me? Oh, yeah.
So, the two of them are talking. He is kind of like arranging some food in the fire and cooking some things, and looks like he is preparing some stuff.
Hey, you! What's your name?
He turns and looks. Hi, I'm Atherin.
You're Fal's friend. We've been wanting to meet you.
Yeah, we've been wanting to meet you.
Give me an intimidation roll there, Mithrenon.
Natural 20.
Yeah, he's just like staring at you as you're just like puffing out your chest a little bit.
Just
Kid.
23. I'm trying to twirl the dagger like Raya has. He probably like and catches it once. And...
Yeah, he's just watching you, and Lisa's like, "Ren, stop it!"
Yeah, I'm just joking. Hi, my name is Mithrenon. Nice to meet you.
He just looks at you, kind of like still a little shaken.
But like mid shake though, and just be like, "But anything happens to Valisa, I'm coming after you. I'm the protector of this city now."
Oh my god. Karis is like rolling her eyes behind him.
He just looks at Valisa. So this is your brother, right? Yeah, this is my brother. He just kind of pushes you a little bit.
Oh, I am scratched up.
Yeah, that's what you deserve. Don't be mean to him. He's nice. He helps take care of us.
I'm not being mean. I'm just giving him fair warning to protect
Warning
her.
for what?
To protect her. Make sure everything's all right.
Oh.
And Valisa's just like, he helps out around here, okay?
That's why I'm saying good for you. Nice to meet you.
Just
I'm gonna go sit down.
looks at you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. He turns back to start cooking. Kind of like keeping an eye on you as you stare him down.
I don't know why he's acting weird. Just ignore him. I think it's because he didn't want to fight and he is all in a weird mode now.
It's okay. And he's like eyeing you up now too, seeing your appearance.
Oh, I'm only half a sun elf if that's what you're being... Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Don't
Inside.
judge people.
Huh?
Renan just yells over, don't judge people.
19.
19. I mean, you can sense he is very on edge right now. So,
Okay. Well, if I feel like he's on edge, then I'll just be like, yeah, I grew up in the city, and I didn't know I was even half a sun elf till a month ago.
yeah, it's fine. And Lisa's
So, I
like,
feel like-
and she's my best friend now, and she puts an arm around you.
Oh my gosh, are we best friends now? I like put my arm around her.
She's like, yeah, we're best friends. So,
Oh my gosh, I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it too soon to like weird you out.
nope. Best
I
friends.
have 3 best friends now.
Oh, Raya, I'm so sorry. And then I pull Raya over and I'm like translating for her.
Because I obviously in the interaction, I'm kind of just like, but I saw Ren be like aggressive, which was weird. I was like, what's going on? So I kind
Oh
of,
my god.
But then like
Oh, yeah.
weirdly buddy, but then aggressive again. Yeah.
I'm kind of just sitting there just watching, being like, this is weird. I don't know what to say.
He has the thing for my sister, so just had to put him in his place for a second.
Why?
I don't know. What if he's like mean to her?
Wait, you just met this person?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just warning him. He seems like a nice kid. That's why I'm nice to him. But
Look how scared he is now. Look how
yeah,
upset he
he
is.
should be. That if he
doesn't-
thinks that he's gonna do anything, I'm coming after him.
Right. Well, what
He
if
knows-
usually? But she's really nice to her all
It's
the
gonna be
time.
no different than Rodden when he comes back. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'll give him a little space at first. I'm just saying. You meet a guy.
Rodden. Well, at least we know Rodden. Well, do we?
How loud are you saying
No.
this, like, with Karis in the room? How loud is this conversation?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
That's a great point. I forgot. Well, I was thinking they're speaking Elvish, and I forgot she can.
She can understand all the languages right now.
I probably wasn't.
Okay.
I mean,
It's very loud. You can definitely hear this conversation, Karis.
You're going to be mean to Rodden? What the heck, Ren?
Not mean. Just same thing.
That's
Protect
kind of
him.
mean.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah, sure, I'm gonna be mean to Rodden.
No!
So that he knows if he does anything and hurts you, he's gonna answer to me.
I mean, he wouldn't though, so.
But if he does,
I don't get this.
Yeah, I'm kind of not really following the logic here, because especially if nothing's happened yet. But either way, we don't want to make it necessarily enemies already. You just got you just got a victory. I'd say maybe you shouldn't push our luck here.
oh no,
I
no,
just say too,
down
it's
to be
like-
friendly.
It's like
Things-
it's the Big Brother stereotype, but like I love that just our characters don't get it.
Yep.
Huh? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I didn't describe Otherin, too. I can do that quick.
Please.
He looks to be older than Valisa, but still fairly young.
Old.
He's got, you'd say like late teens, probably, is his age. He's wearing like a big hoodie to keep himself warm in this cold air. Longer, like braided pieces with beads in his hair and different designs. So, yeah,
I like
he looks nice though.
Sorry, can you say his name again? That's one I keep blanking on.
Otherin.
Atherin.
Aaron.
Let me put it in the chat.
Thank you. Atherin.
Totally
Atherin.
had that wrong. Okay, Otherin. Wow.
I spelled it so wrong too. in
Way
my-
off. I was like, ow. Hey,
Atherin.
ow.
Yeah, that one's an interesting spelling, but I like that name, so I was like, I'm using this.
That's cool.
Atherin, do you have a nickname? Because I think I'm going to be confused by your name a lot.
We'll just call me Otherin.
Atherin. Okay, I think I could do it. That's not that hard to do a nickname for. Because, like, I guess you guys don't do nicknames very much, but I call Val.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so do you turn into a wolf?
No.
Oh, you don't.
Why would they turn into wolves? They're just kids.
I was just wondering, like, because we were trying to figure out who was turning into wolves and who wasn't.
Oh, you can't turn into a wolf, can you?
Me?
Val.
Oh,
Is your name Val?
I didn't hear the Val part.
And just
What is
no,
happening right now?
no, I can't be a wolf.
Okay.
So what do you do stuff around camp? They ran, like, I didn't like Val's dad makes chairs.
Yeah, I mean, I help out and go in the woods. I scavenge for food and hunt a little bit.
Ooh, you hunt? What do you hunt with?
He kind of like points in the corner. There's a bow over there.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
Yep. And he kind of goes back and finishes up the food and starts to put them on some plates for everybody. I got food for everybody if you want it. And he puts it out on the table.
Oh my gosh, that's super nice.
Brennan walks over to him. Thank you. That's amazing. Very nice of you.
You're welcome.
By the way, I'm sorry for being mean. I'm just being protective. You know that, right?
Yeah, I get it.
All right, cool. I like you. I think you're cool.
Yeah, I'm just helping out here. I'm making sure your dad and your sister are safe.
Well, the fact that I'm gone and you're helping them, That's really nice of you, kid.
Yep, no problem.
What about your family?
My family, they died.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Was it? If you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. But I lost my mom. But was it from an attack or demons or?
No, it's just people die younger here.
Well, hopefully we can change that.
You live by yourself?
I mean, I'm on my own now, but I help out in the village. People, it's like a community here.
Yeah, like Val said you guys didn't have money. They don't have money here, Ren.
I don't know what that
What
is.
would they buy?
Huh?
What would they buy?
Yeah. Yeah. Here, you can look at this. This is a money. And I do the whole thing I did with Val earlier. This is what it is.
Oh, some metal, okay.
Yeah.
People in the city exchange this. I'm sure you guys trade things, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we help each other out. I pick some food and trade it for some vegetables and some fish, whatever I need.
Why doesn't the city do that?
They do it a little bit in the market. I used to trade fish for things.
Yeah.
I don't get a whole, like, expensive things or anything, but...
Okay.
And I doubt James would take a lot of fish and berries for debt, but... We could always try.
I know, I was trying to think of different ways. Going real slow on that.
If we find something expensive... we
Yeah.
compare
I don't know
it.
why it just makes me laugh. Sorry, I can't even hear this conversation. But I just think of like her like bringing all this like just random junk to James and be like, "Is this enough?"
Is this
And he's like,
valuable?
no. So what would you value this at? He's like, "Oh,
Found
Yeah.
a muffler.
yeah."
Theron puts food in front of you two, Raya, and Valisa starts eating it, and he sits down and starts eating his food.
I'll eat mine.
Like I said before, I'm translating everything for Raya, so it's
Cool.
anytime a response and question, we
Okay.
All right.
might slow
I
down
know.
conversation a little bit, but
Yeah.
Can I look? I'm gonna look at Ren and be like, "Is this food weird too?" I'll say really quietly to make sure no one. Well, I meant in the comments. They can't enter me anyway. I'll say kind of quietly though. Is this food like have the weird particles and stuff too?
detect senses.
Before I start eating,
Okay. Detect senses.
detect senses.
Detect
They're
senses.
detected. You have them.
So again, yeah, there's particles kind of everywhere. You do spot, like in the bowl, there is kind of those dark berries that have them around and kind of next to the stems, especially.
So you said my protection of food didn't work on it, right?
I mean, you didn't notice a change, if that's what you're asking.
Yes. Wish I had ritual casting sometimes. Alright. I just be like, maybe just not the berries. Anything off from
Okay.
like a vine or a stem seems like
That's concerning, right?
very much. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it does. Maybe it turns us into wolves. I don't know.
Should we like later like dig and see if we find anything weird? Like if we like I don't know, where some of the roots are and stuff. Like, what if they're all like corrupted and gross underneath?
I would make sure we talk to Ratha first, but yeah. I don't think we should.
Picking up all their crops.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking. Well, let's
Okay.
put a crops there next week. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Our harvest. You're like, I got it for you. I fixed it. Okay. Yeah. I'll go around the berries and eat everything else.
Okay. So, yeah, you finish up your food. Theron just says, okay, and he finishes eating and starts cleaning a little bit of things up, but says, I gotta get back.
I'll clean up for Theron.
Thanks. I'm gonna get back out there. Nice to meet you
Theron,
all.
I came up with a nickname. Can I call you Ren?
What?
Oh, that sounds really close to Ren. I was thinking I call him Ren, like, oh, Theron. Ren.
I don't think they like nicknames here. Who cares?
Do you hate it?
Just you can call me a Theron.
Okay, I'll try my hardest.
Just know people might get it wrong at first couple times, but just correct us. We don't mean any, rudeness. I get names wrong all the time. I forgot my pop's name. So
I mean, you're all from the city, right? So it makes sense.
Yeah. But the food was super good.
When he's I'll wait until he's like starting to walk away, but Ren will probably try and just have one little private word with him.
Okay. So he's like packing up his stuff, grabbing it, and getting ready to head out the door. But right before that,
Like, hey, one last thing. At first looks intimidating, but then he kind of like gets down to his level. If you need anything from us, you call for us, okay? I'm really thankful that you were looking out for my family. Anything happens in the city, we work for Spire. If we're not here, you can ask for us and find us, okay?
in the city.
If we're not here, around, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I live right across the street from Spire, so just look for the Spire Tower, and anybody needs anything in the city. I'm just worried that if we leave, Ratha and other people might not think to look for us. And if you're in danger, or if anyone else is in danger, we can help, okay?
Okay.
You're a good kid. Just don't hurt my sister.
I don't plan to.
Good. Thanks.
And he'll kind of nod and turn and walk away. Back up the
Theron
door.
leaves the house being like, that was the weirdest interaction I've probably ever had with these people.
Yep.
Is this what all the city people are like? What the heck?
Still worried about demons out here.
But, I mean, you can finish up a short rest if you'd like to.
Okay, cool.
Do a little bit
I know
of
I would love to.
light cleaning up of the stuff, bandaging up your wounds there, running, and just kind of relaxing, digesting, and it's getting to be a little afternoon now, a little bit further into the afternoon, so...
Did Karis, do you want to do something?
Has Val been hanging around with us the whole time?
Yeah, she's just hanging out at the house right now. She'll help clean up some stuff too with Renan. But Karis, unfortunately, all the words kind of disappear again, and you're left not understanding Elvish.
Joyce probably gets a little sulky after. She's like, I hate this.
Val's kind of like doing some jokes with Renan while they're cleaning up, and all of a sudden you don't understand it. They laugh a little bit, and you're like, oh, I'm left out.
Yeah, definitely.
It's supposed to be how Raya feels all the time.
I just stand there like, arms to my side, like looking around.
That was a really good one about the birds, right? I mean, she's funny.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, and he tries to repeat the joke, but it like doesn't land when you're trying to repeat it again.
Yeah.
Glare at you.
I think it has a different like tonal pacing in Elvish. Just sorry. I thought it was funny.
I'm sure it was in that moment that I missed.
Val looks a little disappointed that her best friend no longer understands her, but understands.
I got that.
How's Renan's dad?
He's actually not here.
He's making a chair.
Oh, okay. He just hasn't come back yet.
No, he's. If you ask Val, he's probably out working on something.
Gotcha. So, I'm feeling a little better. Do you guys want to go talk to Ratha and at least get permission to do stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
do you
I think we
wanna-
probably should.
It's been
Or do you want to
some
wait
time.
till you can talk again?
I think I can ask Groz to do it whenever. I just have to be careful. Because I think eventually I just won't be able to do it, you know?
What do you mean?
Well, I think, you know how, like, when you are like, magic, 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 magic all the time, and then you get, like, real tired?
Kind of. Yes.
Yeah, so I only can do, like, it's like the more I do it, the more I get tired. So I can only do it enough. I don't know how many times yet, but I can't do it all day, basically.
Okay.
I have to be a smart person about when I do it.
Okay. Yeah. Whenever you wanna, I guess whenever you're ready, I guess to go talk to her, we can go.
Yeah.
Okay. I can translate for you guys.
Okay. Well, I'll just. I was thinking I'd use it for talking to her, essentially.
You didn't want to save it for right now?
I don't know.
It's up to you.
Maybe we can try it, and then if it looks like Ratha's getting real mad at you and you look like you're gonna cry and walk away, then I'll use it and talk to.
I mean, okay. I can still translate for you, yeah. But sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Letting the insult wash over.
I don't mean it as a bad thing, right? It's just that.
No,
you
I
know,
get it. I get it. It's fine. I just totally get it. It's fine.
yeah,
Let's go.
it's more
No,
just.
that's fine. I'm full. Let's go. Bland food. Can't communicate with people. Reddit remembers this stuff.
He carries it with him. It's sad.
What a
I keep
burden.
on being guilty.
Oh, man.
Forever.
So, you're going to see Ratha?
Ratha.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's been long enough? I know you guys wanted to give her a little bit. I mean, it's like late afternoon, right?
No, it's like mid-afternoon right now.
Maybe we
got a
could even
couple
walk
hours,
around
right?
the village and like check it out first before we go. Just give her some time.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll spend like an hour just to get a lay of the land. Right?
Yeah.
Another hour?
What you guys want to do? I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
So, Felisa will kind of wave as you guys leave, and you guys walk around.
I ruffle the hair. It's a thing now.
Stop. And you guys can walk around for an hour-ish, kind of scoping things out. You guys give me a perception roll just to see what you spot as you're wandering around.
11.
No guidance on this one, right?
Nah, just this is general walking. So
12.
okay,
6.
all right.
Oof. We're not very.
So
We're excited.
I mean, you guys are walking around and kind of like taking the stroll through. People seem to be busy right now. Most people seem fairly busy. You kind of take a walk on the beach. Karis, you find a couple more shells that you like as you're out there.
Yeah.
Ren, you kind of catch yourself like gazing out in the horizon and just thinking maybe about where people are from initially, or kind of daydreaming.
Thinking
Right.
about Gwen a lot too. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of wandering thoughts for you. You still feel kind of that pull though from the dagger. Like it feels
Yeah.
like it's trying to connect with you still. But But yeah, Raya, you're kind of looking around too. You're catching some glances from people, and you do spot Ratha, who seems to be sitting like on some stairs at a building, and she looks like she's bandaged herself up.
Does she look? Does she look like mad, or what's? Can I tell what she?
With your like base insight, yes, she looks kind of grumpy right now.
Grumpy. Okay. The looks we're getting, are they like suspicious? Are they just more curious? Like, can I tell kind of what?
It's a
Are they like
mixture.
dirty looks, or people are
It's
like?
a mixture of a lot of different looks, I'd say. Some people
Okay.
are kind of like who are these hooligans?
Mm.
And some people are kind of curious. Like, you see some people like peeking around, and they see you looking at dart back.
Got it. Okay, yeah, I'll just kind of look around and try, just if anyone seems like they're like standing out as either like really curious, like in a good way, or if they're I don't know, like if they seem like they want to talk, then I might approach them. But not that I can talk, but I might ask one of them to approach just to see if we can get any information. But
Yeah, in your just kind of general hour walking, no one really approaches you. No one seems
Okay.
like they want to have a interaction with you.
Okay.
It's mostly just glances and watching.
Okay.
But yeah, anything else? As your hour comes to an end,
Well, this is gonna be fun. Hey, Ratha.
she'll
Do you
just
need
kind
any
of
healing?
she just kind of stares at you as you approach. No, I'm fine.
That was a very respectable fight. You almost had me.
Have you come to rub it in that you won?
No, not at all. I don't really like fighting unless it's to protect people and I have to.
Yes. Well,
Just hoping to work together, maybe to get some more information, put pieces together.
you are the chosen one, so what do you want?
You don't know that. Okay. All right. Um, we wanted your permission. I mean, you're the chief. I don't want to walk around without your permission, but we wanted to talk to Raydell and like kind of translate everything. And is there anything else you guys want to do?
Well, can you ask her what Rydell is, like what's wrong with him?
Yeah, I mean, he could translate.
You probably won't get much out of Rydell. His mind is going in his old age.
Can you ask her what that means?
Translated in.
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I'm just translating.
You're the
everything.
middleman, but we can skip that step.
Mm-hmm.
She says, I mean, he doesn't make sense with what he says. He isn't there mentally like he used to.
Do you think maybe a familiar face would jar him? Like, does he have moments of recognition on people?
He has less and less moments of clarity as time goes on.
You can tell her about Roz if you want. Cause I don't want him to like freak out and make him worse. Because Roz doesn't look probably like he used to, you know.
So, just like I have Luna or maybe Elisha that speaks to me, Kara's over here as a Sun Elf ancestor who was friends with, I guess, the council members here. His name is Roz. What's his full name?
Sundagor.
Yeah,
Rasundagor.
Rasundagor. But when he appears, he does appear like a shadow, and I just want you to know in case that happens. It's not a danger to anybody, but it can look weird if it appears. And we're worried that if we might scare Rydell, but if it's someone that he's familiar with, it might be a voice and someone that could jar certain memories from him.
I guess I'll leave that up to you. It sounds weird.
No, I'm actually worried. Do you think it's a good idea or not? Because I don't want to make him worse.
I mean, a shadow of a dead person appearing. Does that sound like something that you would be comfortable with?
Wow. I am, but
Yes.
I don't think many other people would be. Yeah.
Also, I've noticed that some berries and some of the things that grow on the vines here are a little corrupted. Do you mind if we try and dig a little bit and find the source of that? We found corrupted vines and roots by the church and where the Sun Elves are, and I'm worried that it's corrupting things here. Unless you know something about the berries that do something.
Or ask her if her crops are like, if they've had issues with food and crops and things like that.
I mean, you're free to do what you want. You are the chosen one.
I am submitting myself to you as the chief. I'm not here to take any power from you, to be a leader. I'm here to help fight and protect against the darkness and things that are killing us.
Then do it.
Are there things that you know that I can fight against?
The Sun Elves.
Some of them, yeah. They're not all evil. A lot of them are just like this village. You fully believe that the prophecies say we have to kill each other, don't you?
And that's what the daggers say, don't they? Two to fight.
What if it's to fight something else?
What else are you fighting?
There's a spirit that talked to me, most likely a demon, that came to me and threatened me when I was at the church. I couldn't reach out to Luna or the Sun Spirit or anything. I think that's what's pitting our tribes against each other.
And do as you see fit, chosen one.
And you ask Ratha if she knows how the whole thing went down between the Sun Elves and the Moon Elves fighting, like from her perspective.
Yeah. So he asked that, and then kind of in reference as well as if you know anything about how the blades were created. Was it before or after that? We're just trying to understand history and timeline of things.
From what I understand, and I've been told, is problems started for both tribes. Issues started between them.
What kind of problems? Like mistrust or...
Or like the magic going away.
Yes, problems like magic, people dying younger.
How could they
growing
blame
weaker.
each other? Like, was there something that someone was doing that caused people to point fingers?
Well, it was just a few murmurs here and there. And then there was a prophecy that came. The daggers were forged. And in that time, while the daggers were being forged, there was attacks that happened. I'm not sure who started, but some Sun Elves attacked our leaders, and some Moon Elves seem to have attacked their leaders. And that is what started this. I believe it was the Sun Elves who started this. At least
Who
that's
did
what
they
it
kill?
sounds like.
Did they kill like the chief or something?
Yes. Rydell was the only survivor. And they attacked us in retaliation, I believe. Attacked them. And it became believed that they were the cause of the reason we're losing our abilities.
It sounds like with a few people murmuring and starting this, we've met people that can disguise themselves. If a dissenting party wanted to start a war between the elves to weaken us, you could have easily infiltrated that and pretended and made it look like Sun Elves attacked the Moon Elves, or vice versa.
It sounds like your job to figure out Chosen.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Roth, can you ask her, how sure was everyone that it was Sun Elves that attacked the council, or was it just they didn't see them and they thought it was Sun Elves?
Rydell saw. Rydell was a witness.
Okay, maybe we could ask him for sure.
Right, you look like you have your mind gears working.
Yeah. Fredell was the only witness, and he kind of took over from that point, didn't he? Because he's chief, right?
He became
Can you-
chief.
Yeah. What kind of chief was he? Was he a good one? Did you guys like? How do you feel about him as a chief?
Yes, he was one who helped protect us and keep us safe in the attacks that came and followed.
And
Can
just
he
to be
turn
clear,
into a wolf? Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
I was asking if he could turn into a wolf.
No, he cannot.
And you said he was the only witness who saw Sun Elves kill everybody. How did we know how he escaped? How did he make it?
A good question.
He heard some of the attack in the night. Witness summoned, took off and ran.
And then
Yeah.
after that, was it just kind of sometimes attacks? Or like what happened after all those attacks of the leaders?
They continued to assault our camps. We had to move from time to time. And he helped keep us safe and protected.
Have you ever differentiated between Sun Elves and like an extremist group, or Moon Elves that have left because they felt are extremists to believe in this?
There is no extremes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she was saying that yesterday, Ren. She didn't think that they were extremists, but then Sab says that there are. And she didn't write about killing your dad in the journal, so I think there really are extremists.
Yeah.
If there are people who are extreme, they are
That's not
Sun
bad,
Elves.
yeah.
So they're not like extremist Moon Elves anywhere?
No.
Okay.
Are there any that have left the village and never come back? Maybe trying to find a way home or different village?
There are some who, I believe, have gone off to hunt and never returned. There are some who were taken, like your mother, Renan.
Yeah.
I believe that the Sun Elves have taken and killed them.
Did you guys ever attack the Moon Elf camp after that, or the Sun Elf camp after that first, like, thing?
There were some moments of feeling like we kept being attacked and we should strike to weaken them as a warning. But eventually we decided to focus more on defending ourselves.
So then basically you guys were just hanging out here trying to defend yourselves more. When did the wolfy thing start happening? Were you the first one?
It was something that began to develop, and yes, I am called the Wolf Mother.
Ooh, that's a cool name. Tell her that's a cool name.
That's a cool
Did
name.
did that just happen like one day you just started to be able to do that, or was there like anything you did to get that power?
We believe that it is something deep within us that has awoken since we were abandoned by Elisha.
And does anyone else in the whole in your whole tribe, does anyone else have magic, like even some besides the wolf power, like any other magic?
Magic is extremely rare and weak amongst us.
So how many of your people can turn into wolves now?
There are few of them. Let's say that we know of, at least 5.
5? Okay.
There's no whisper or person talking to you.
No, I'm not a crazy person.
And what happens when you
Crazy.
discover? What happens when you discover the ability that someone has the ability to turn into a wolf? Like, do you guys have a way to like strengthen that? Do you like? Does anything happen?
Well, we seek to have them help us protect the village. It's the gift to help protect us. So we encourage everyone to use it in that manner.
Is there any sort of negative repercussions, I guess, to using that magic or to turning into a wolf?
What negatives do you see?
Well, I don't know. I meant like, does it?
Like, do you ever like
Change
switch and then you
personality.
can't switch back? You know?
Yeah. Like, can you give her like switching back and forth, or is it like a where one day you could get just stuck like a wolf? Like, is there anything that could happen that like could be
No.
bad? That's
The
good.
You get
only-
really angry because of it, and you were really nice before, but now you're like, "Arr."
No.
Okay.
The only time we seem to have lost control is when you came in and used your magics, Renan.
Oh, that's interesting.
It is.
So you guys don't even seem like. So you said earlier, Ratha, you didn't seem like you cared too much about the prophecy, and you didn't believe it, right?
I don't know if any of it's true. It could be all made up. It could be some crazed woman believing she's hearing voices.
Was she a Moon Elf, the person that did that prophecy?
Yes.
Where does someone get a prophecy? You know?
Just like wake up one day and just have it.
Do you want to try to connect, Renan?
What?
How does that happen?
Tonight, under the moon, you can try to connect deeper with Elisha or whoever you claim you speak to.
Sure. Is that how the prophecy was made?
It was something that she did use to help her
But
connect.
Does that mean that she was working with a sun elf to make the blades, or that Moon Elves made both blades?
It was a combined effort at the time.
That's why it doesn't make any sense to me. Why together would they make a prophecy where we have to kill each other?
It is believed that it was more of a neutral warning of what was coming if we continued on the path we were on.
So kind of like may the best person win type of thing.
Yes.
I get that actually. Okay.
Still seems kind of grim though. I feel like
Well, the way everyone's been dying hundreds of years earlier than they should is very grim.
it is. How long do you guys live now? What's the average lifespan of them now?
People are lucky if they live beyond 70 years.
How many?
70.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Elvish a little bad. I heard
17, you're like,
17, and I was like, girl, that, I gotta
I'm
save both here and
ancient.
now.
I got a question. What if you have a half elf in you? Do you live if I was somewhere else, would I live a really long time?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Do you know of any other half elves?
No.
That's fair. You like to eat berries a lot? Sorry.
Oh my god.
Do you need anything else from me?
I was just wondering if the berries have any bad effects. Like,
I eat
Wolfing.
berries, yes, I'm fine. I do not grow ill from them. They do not seem to be poisonous.
no, they definitely don't seem to be poisonous. Okay.
Taratha, I said thanks.
She says thanks. It's really tempting to do a prank, but
Okay. Okay.
Good
Oh yeah,
night.
can you ask her where Rydell is?
where's Rydell?
Come with me, Chosen. And she stands up, starts to walk a little bit.
Make a face to Raya, just like, hate being called that.
she sounds
She
bitter.
doesn't know what she called you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know.
But yeah, she walks a few houses away. And you spot a house that she goes into. There's a guard who seems to be there, like as a sort of caretaker almost, watching over. And you see just kind of this old man just like sitting in sort of a rocking chair, kind of rocking, looking out the window towards the ocean. And she motions, "This is Rydell."
I go, hey, Ross, this is your friend Rydell. Do you want to talk? I mean, well, don't come out yet, just in case, but, like, I want to talk to him first. Tongues.
All right. So yeah, all of a sudden words start making more sense that Wrath is saying.
Hi, Ratha again. Hi. Okay, I'm back.
She looks again very confused now that you're talking to her directly. Shakes her head.
It only works sometimes.
I see.
Yeah. But, okay.
She kind of goes over to Rydell and puts a hand on his shoulder. He doesn't even really respond to it, just kind of like looks for a second and then looks back out the window. And she starts to talk to him and say, some people are here who would like to try to talk to you. But again, he doesn't seem to respond much.
I want to kind of go over and,
She'll stand back, lean against the wall, arms crossed, watching
Yeah.
you guys.
and be like, hi. I don't know if he flicks.
Just kind of keeps rocking in his chair.
I will walk over and attempt. I don't think it's going to do anything, but put 5 healing hit points in him, just to do the paladin thing, neutralize any disease or poison. Kind of like what he was doing to Gwen, but
Okay.
just seeing if it might even have any effect. And then he backs off and lets Karis continue.
He kind of like looks at you touching him and kind of sees the markings on your hand like glowing. And he looks up at you. The chosen one. And looks back out the window.
We have a friend of yours. Do you know?
Nundagor.
Yeah.
He just rocks in his chair.
Well, would you like to talk to him?
Talked to him this morning.
Oh,
Okay.
I feel so sad. I don't know if I feel right about showing. I don't know if he can handle. I don't know if he can handle Roz.
So you guys are translating me, right?
Yeah.
Can I mean, just make sure. Can I like insight this guy? Like, does he seem like obviously he seems like very out of it, right? Like he's not.
Yeah. Give me
Okay.
an insight roll.
Okay. Not faking it. Not 18.
Oh yeah, he's not faking it whatsoever.
No. Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I'll lean over to Karis and be like, I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea either, honestly.
yeah, he looks very old and very out of it. So
Could we find? I'll like lean over kind of quietly, be like, could we? Maybe we could get some questions or some answers from him to ask Roz about, and kind of communicate between the two.
I could go in another room where he is not, and I could tell Roz what's going on and ask him, like, is there anything you want to say to him? Do you have anything that could like help him?
Yeah.
And then I could tell him. And then that way he's not seeing Roz and freaking out potentially.
That's true. Okay. Better than
Like if even
showing-
Mr. Shaw was like freaked out by Roz, like I don't know if this guy can take it. I don't.
Well, if he
wanna,
says he
like,
saw him today, he's definitely going to be really surprised when he looks different and he looks super dead. So I.
Yeah, like the glowing eyes. No offense, Roz. Oh no, he can hear me. Roz, I like you a lot. I don't think you look scary to me.
Ratha just like overhearing this, just like, do not scare him. Do not overwhelm him.
I'm not. I'm definitely not planning on it. Especially seeing him now. Don't worry.
Can you guys ask him maybe what he remembered seeing? Would that be too much? I don't know. I don't want to like make him relive
That's
something
okay.
horrible, but yeah.
Well, how about this? You guys can try to talk to him, and I don't know. Ratha, is there a place I can go, that is kind of like no one will see me, so I don't freak people out with Roz, and I can ask him. Or even in his house. I don't know if that's weird. You can come with me if you want. I don't.
We can go in the other room over here, I guess.
Sure. So you guys can keep talking to him, and I'll talk to Roz. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So I go in the other room. I don't know if Ratha's coming with me.
Yeah, Ratha will come with you.
Rydell. Is there anything? Do you remember anything being off on the attack from the Sun Elves? Do you remember working together with them?
Sun elves. Sun elves. They die.
Do you want them to die?
They killed.
We killed.
Everyone kills.
We can protect.
Hide from them. Hide.
Have you seen demons, Rydell?
Just rocks.
Looks at Raya. Have any questions?
I don't even know if he could even answer.
Take out the blade. Do you recognize this?
He looks at it. Save us. Save us. Save us. And starts rocking a little more aggressively at this point.
I
All right,
don't.
I'll put it away.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I don't know if we should. He looks like he's getting upset. I don't want to like.
The guard that's still in the room with you guys kind of walks over and tries to calm him down a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably have my hand on his like knee, just kind of like in a reassuring way.
When you have your hand on his knee, he goes and grabs your wrist. One of those like firm old man grips, you know?
The surprisingly strong old man grip.
Yeah. And like he's squeezing your hand and he kind of pulls you down a little bit. Save us.
I will do everything I can.
Wait, can you ask him from what?
Save us from what?
Curse. All cursed.
Can you ask him who cursed? Does he know who cursed him? Or them? Everyone?
Who cursed us?
Spirits left.
What do you say?
Spirits left. Spirits.
Wait, could you ask him about Luna? Maybe? Would that be a bad idea?
Hold on, I am looking for the name. I don't know why. It's this one
Elisha?
name. No.
Is that
it's
Wrathgore?
Is Wrathgore the
Fun spirit.
Jarzagon? Which one are you thinking?
Jargazon, I think, yeah.
Darzagon's the evil one. Grathgore's the nice old sun spirit.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it Jargazon? He sees if there's any recognition in that name. Jarzagon.
Kind of just keeps rocking. Save us. Save us.
I'll try.
I don't know if this would be a thing, but I'm gonna try it. Well, first of all, does message work? Like, does it have language? I guess. Like, am I saying it, or is it just like going in someone's brain? You know
Message
what I mean?
is a language. You whisper something, and then they respond with the whisper.
Never
There's
mind.
a
Okay.
spell at 3rd level that it does translate to whatever. Just
Okay, never mind. Because I was gonna say maybe even messaging him like,
In his brain. Yeah.
yeah, like I don't know, maybe that would be some, but maybe not. I don't know.
But meanwhile, in the other room,
Yeah.
Karis,
I'll
you're
get back.
Okay, Ratha, here's the deal. It's pretty creepy, okay? So just brace yourselves, but you don't have to fight him. He's super nice, okay?
Okay,
Okay, you ready?
sure.
Okay. I take out Raz's little notebook and his pen. And I go, okay, hey, Raz, hey, do you want to come out?
Smoke and shadow starts flowing from your markings. Ratha looks very unsettled by this. You see like one of her hands like turn to a claw hand, but she stops and is watching as this shadowy ghost figure with red glowing eyes and this very creepy like skullish looking face appears before her. This cannot be in front of him ever.
I know, that's what I was thinking, Ratha. That's why I decided to go outside of that. Raz, can you understand me right now?
He like takes his hand and waves.
Oh my god! She's forgotten Ratha's in the room, like, right now. She's, like, so excited. Here, I have this for you. I hand him the notebook.
He'll take it.
So first of all, coolest spell ever, Roz. I love this thingy.
He nods.
But I'm gonna do a thing where I'm gonna do this later, and I'm gonna fill you in on like everything that's going on because I feel like you probably don't know that much of what's going on. Can you hear what's going on when you're not out here?
He writes sometimes.
Roth would have to read it for me.
She looks sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. We'll figure that out later. I'll tell you everything soon. But we're in Rydel's house. He's still alive, Roz, but he's real old and his mind isn't all there, but we're trying to see if we can get information from him. Is there anything you would want to say to him that we could tell him? Anything important or anything you think that will jog his memory or something that he might like to hear?
He writes, and Ratha takes it and looks at it and reads it. He says that he wishes things would have ended differently, and he is glad he survived.
Okay. Roz, do you know if people... Well, I guess no, maybe you don't. Do you know if people were sent to kill Moon Elf leaders, or were you gone before that happened?
He writes, and Ratha reads it and kind of looks a little interested. He says they did not send anybody to kill.
That's what I thought. And Roz, you didn't think that it was Moon Elves that killed you either, right? That's what you said anyway.
He doesn't know who killed them.
He doesn't remember. You don't remember. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to tell Rydell? Or you think he might be able to... I don't know how well you knew him.
He writes something. Ratha looks at it as he kind of dissipates into you. And the smoke comes back in. And he says to tell your friend to help Rydell.
Help Rydell?
Whatever that means, to help.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Dang it, Ross, why do you always disappear at the one thing that's, confusing? He does that all the time.
Well, your friend is supposed to be a chosen one and help us all, right? So, he just needs to do what he's supposed to do.
That could be one thing, yeah. I think Ross kind of knows what he can do, so... I don't know. But anyway, that's Roz. Glad we didn't show Rydell. That probably would have been a horrible idea.
Horrible. Hands your notebook back with a little bit of a thrust into you.
Thank you.
And walks back into the room with you.
Okay, hi guys. So, Roz said... Well, first of all, he waved to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, and what else?
Oh, yeah. And, he also, he said this stuff, and I, hand the notebook to Ren.
Okay.
Let's help right out.
Stuff
How
to
are we supposed
tell?
to help him?
Okay, wait. He said that he was sorry. Okay, he said for you to help him, but I don't know what that means.
Help Rydell out, and basically, it's a message saying he misses and wishes him well, Rydell. And, yeah.
And like he wishes things had ended differently,
Yeah,
I think was
yep.
the other thing he said.
Yep.
Okay. Because maybe if you say, oh, maybe if I'll try to say it, but if it doesn't work, you should try to say it to him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll like go up to Rydell.
He's still kind of shaking, looking, mumbling like, "Save us, save us," under his breath.
Hey Rydell. I have a message for you from Rasun Dagor. Do you remember him?
He looks. Yeah, Raz Sundigor, yes,
Mm-hmm.
my friend.
He's your friend? Yeah. Raz told me to tell you that he misses you and he wishes that you were well and that he's wishes that things had ended differently with the Sun Elves.
And tell him to come visit.
Yeah, I'll tell him for sure. I'll tell him.
I want to see him.
He's kind of he's kind of old too. He's kind of old, so it's hard for him to get around. But he at least wanted me to tell you, you know.
Save us, save us. Kind of like looks back at Ren. Save us, save us.
He will. He will.
Karis, do you want to try maybe like messaging him in his mind in Elvish? I don't know if that would help, but maybe it's worth a try.
What do you think that would do different?
I don't know.
Ratha's kind of like looking like, let's wrap this up already. Seems to be getting
Yeah.
a little agitated.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any way you can think else to help him, Ren? I don't know what Raz was talking about.
I don't know.
You did your glowy thing.
Does he seem? Yeah, does it seem like he's personally cursed? You know, like where or like he has something on him that's. I don't know.
You don't see any
Really have
markings
a-
on him or anything.
I don't know how I would know.
Okay.
I can't think of anything right now. If we think of something else, but yeah, I don't want to bother him too long.
So she'll walk you out, and this is what's happening to our people, Renan. This is what we need help with. So if you're here to help us.
Doing. That's why I'm trying to ask these questions. There's obviously something that happened to both our people, and we will defeat it or stop it, cure it. But this squabble between tribes is a distraction. Nothing more. Nothing more than a quicker end to both of our tribes.
Well,
Especially because both you guys have different things that happened, different sides of it. So that means there's something else going on.
we've kept the peace.
Not blaming you, Retha. Not.
Tonight, chosen one. Maybe you'll get some more guidance.
You know my name's Renan, right? We all have a part to play. Just because I have markings on me doesn't mean I'm the only one or I can do this alone.
Everybody has a name. You're the only one who's chosen.
We're all chosen to fight against the darkness.
Sure.
You're right. You're right. I do think you're special though, Ren, like real special, so.
Come to my house when the moon's raised.
Okay.
She turns to leave.
Oof.
I didn't go too bad.
I feel bad for her.
Or
Rydell. Me too.
we could have actually, though, it would have been worse if we would have just introduced Roz right away and caused a scene. That would have been awful. So I think we took the right approach.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, what if he had recognized him and
That's true.
pulled something out of him that he can't remember.
I don't know. We could barely tell he was a Sun Elf when we first saw him. He looks more dead than he does alive.
He probably looks nothing like his friend either.
That's right, and
I've
Raz,
never-
and Raz can't even talk, right? It's not his voice that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't even be his voice he could recognize. And could you calm him down enough
Yeah.
to read what he's writing? I don't know.
That's what I keep on forgetting is that Raz can't speak.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like speak from behind him or something.
Oh, yeah. No. I think this is about the best we could do without risking like him freaking out. So.
Well,
Karis, could you maybe ask Roz later, like what he means by helping him? Is that
Yeah, I definitely can.
okay? We should probably get more clarification on that because I feel like that's important.
Yeah.
being pointed.
So you're gonna do a moon thing tonight. That's exciting.
It will be.
I'd like to rest up before it though, but yeah.
Okay. You want?
I don't think there's anything else in the village right now that I can focus
We have
on.
to just get the root things for Mr. Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that while you sleep if you want.
Just don't go too far. Yell for me if you need me.
Okay. I can do it now while I can talk. You can ask Val to help maybe.
You guys notice his left hand is like always on the dagger. He's like that pull from it keeps on distracting him, so.
You
I'm
like
gonna
that
try-
dagger.
Not that I like it. There's something more to it. I want to figure it out.
Like what?
I don't know. It's like whenever I get these Luna talks or when I felt the beating heart to find your sister. It's like something's pulling me to look into it or listen to it.
Okay. Maybe it'll talk to you too.
That would be terrifying. So thanks
I
for
got
that thought now.
It probably won't.
Hopefully not. Why would a dagger talk to me?
Cause the moon lady talks to you. I don't know.
I mean, maybe. I don't want a dagger talking to me.
Yeah.
Weird question. This is a weird question, but do you think you could like
Sure,
bring the
whatever.
dagger into your dream to talk to the moon lady?
I'm gonna try it.
Ooh.
I mean, I can bring other things. I don't see why it wouldn't be on me when I'm there. Or at
Okay.
least a projection of it if it's not real. You know what I mean?
At least
You
just
bring
wanted
her
to
one of my shells.
try it out.
All right.
I want to hear.
With that note,
It's like, shells?
with that,
Yeah, I'll try.
I think we're gonna cut to a break there.
Great.
So, yeah. So I think Brennan, you're going back to the house. I'm guessing, or
Yeah, so if it's still mid-afternoon, would he have time for a full rest before...
I don't know. You guys walked around for an hour, so it depends on how long you're gonna make Ratha wait, or if she lets you wait. If you're gonna do anything else, like that kind of stuff.
I
but-
literally, yeah, he doesn't have any plans. But I mean, I would attempt to do like a short rest and just meditate with the dagger.
Okay.
Like focused on that. And then if I can turn it into a long rest, I would, but
Okay.
only if I can.
Okay. And you two are gonna go digging for roots.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get Val maybe just so we have a moon elf person with us.
Okay.
If she
Somebody who
doesn't
actually
mind
knows what to look
coming.
for, yeah.
And we're best friends. We gotta catch up. It's only been a couple hours, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go to our break here, and we'll come back with what's gonna happen in our second half here. No drama whatsoever. And
Of course.
yeah, we'll be back here shortly. We'll say 3:55. Sound good? And get back in here for some more. But we have a question of the day on the break screen. Feel free to answer it in the chat. We'd love to hear your answers. And we will see you all shortly. See you soon. All right, everybody, we're back, ready to get into the second half of our little pre-break finale, I guess. I don't know, this isn't the finale of the whole thing, but yeah, the last session before our nearly month-long break. So sad, but
Don't say that now.
I know.
Crying.
So let's get back into this and take care of business here. Brendan, you went back to your family home to connect to the dagger, you said?
Correct.
All right.
And if I go into dream mode, to bring Luna a shell.
Okay. So
One of Karis's best ones.
you kind of start to like hold the dagger and reach out with that connection towards it, like as it seems to be trying to pull you in almost. You start letting yourself go, and you definitely feel like it is almost like filling you with something, and it feels bonded to you in some way. It's sort of like your orb too, like you almost feel like it's a connected type of piece to it. And also could be used as a focus in your spell casting.
Ooh,
as this happens.
Nice.
But then you kind of keep going with it, and the blade starts to glow a little bit as you hold it after a little bit of time.
Like mentally or in real life?
Like you look at it, and it kind of has this like almost like moonlight glow to the blade now.
Okay.
And you just kind of hold it, and you see like the writing on it kind of have a faint glow to it as well. And then you watch as like your markings on your arm start to almost begin to glow a little bit. It's very faint. It's not like a full out glow, but it's kind of like that faint kind of 10% marking glowiness as you just hold it. And you can kind of feel this power flowing through this weapon now as you're just wielding it.
Okay.
So, there is a... I'll try to add this to your character sheet at some point,
Cool.
but
Okay.
but yeah, we'll get to that eventually.
All fun. Okay.
But your afternoon kind of, as you're connecting to this, just flows by quickly. You do not get a short rest, unfortunately, or not a long rest. You do not get a long one. You can get a short rest in, but you just kind of feel this connection to this blade now in your hands. The other two, you guys kind of scour through the area for roots, start digging. Give me investigation rolls with disadvantage, both of you.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh man.
I was gonna say, could we have Val like help us?
Sure, she can look too, but she'll
Like-
roll with disadvantage as well.
Okay.
11.
5.
11-5, and she rolled, what's her total? 6. So,
Oh man.
you guys kind of dig
Like
through some
brother, like
spots.
sister.
You don't find any roots as you dig in the afternoon, but you spend a decent amount of time digging around. And
Well, and I wanted to even get some of the stems of the berries and things like that, like to show Mr. Shaw.
okay, I mean, there's some at the house
Like-
you can grab for that if you want to.
Okay.
So you can break off some of the berries and throw them in your bag to hold on to for later.
Okay.
But Renan is sort of in this kind of like meditative trance with this dagger. You see it kind of glowing, himself glowing a little bit as you walk in, and then you walk out later to go dig some more. And eventually, like he seems almost like out of time when he is there. He's not mentally there as he's connecting with
Probably
this blade.
like do this at one point in my life.
And then all of a sudden it's it's nighttime when Ren kind of realizes everything that's going on. So
And she still be doing that when I wake up.
Probably occasionally.
come on, come on.
The next time she
Val and Karis are both like,
the next time she does that, I'm kind of like just barely opening my eyelid, and then really quickly, pop right on the forehead. Just a little flick.
what? Ooh, that was good. How long you been sitting there?
What, like a couple minutes, right?
No, I mean like awake, like.
Oh yeah, no, I
noticing
just.
you doing that.
Well, what do you mean awake? I've just been doing this for a couple minutes, right?
You look out the window; it's dark out.
I point to the window.
I was wondering why my feet feel like nails in them. Okay, all right.
Does your dagger have cool things now? It was glowing.
It glows. I don't know. I mean, I don't know yet, but it feels like kind of like the moon orb things. Just feels right.
Cool.
Do you know where they get the moon orb things?
I got it from Luna. It showed
Oh,
up when we were at the trackers.
Yeah, but like, where did like?
It just showed
Where-
up.
So where would one acquire a moon orb?
It just showed up. I
From
don't know.
the moon lady herself.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
so the only way to get one is the only way
I mean,
to.
I
as far as
don't
we
know. I don't know if we can find this like naturally or not.
Hey,
Just
Ren.
wondering.
Yes.
Sorry, I made fun of you in front of Rafa.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
I
what you
felt
do. You're fine.
Well, you just kept
Am I-
saying, I'm not chosen, we're all chosen, and I made fun of you.
Oh, yeah, you snickered.
But-
That's fine.
Yeah, it was mostly because I think Rafa kept getting mad when you'd say that. So
Yeah,
I was trying to
fine.
like make fun of you so she wouldn't get mad at you.
You're fine. I get it. It's endearing. You're fine.
Knock
It's
on the
doing it for your
door.
own good.
Knock on the door. At this point,
Speaking of Ratha,
you go to the door and it is Ratha. Surprise, surprise.
hey. Val, I'm gonna get the door. I know it's not my place, but I'm just gonna get it. I know it's rude. I'm sorry. Manners, but all right.
She's
I'm
just
Ratha.
standing there. Let's go.
My legs are stretching.
Can we come? Can you ask her if we can come?
Can they come with me? Or is it just me?
That's fine. You kind of look too, and she's got this big glass orb that's kind of under in her arms.
You know, I saw someone that you had to pay money for them to tell you your future into one of those, but everyone said she was fake. So I'm really curious to see what you're gonna do with that.
Do you question?
No,
what
no,
the
I'm not
oracle
questioning you.
is
I'm
done?
saying someone in the city was like doing an act. Like
Let's
I'm
go.
saying,
And she turns and starts walking.
I was trying to tell you about my life. Connecting. Hey guys, yeah, you can come with me. It's not going well. I probably need you.
Okay.
Hey Val, Melissa.
She looks. Yeah, what?
Hey, just tell Dad we'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
Be careful. And I ruffle her hair and then turn around and leave.
She's like, he's just in the back room. You probably missed him because you were doing your thing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And he kind of calls for him. He comes out.
Oh, okay. Oh, we'll be right back. We're just doing a thing, I guess.
All right, be safe, Mithrenon.
Thanks. Okay. See you guys in a bit.
Heads back into his room, and you guys leave.
In case I never see them again.
Let's get that mean Marky note in the
Paranoia
chat.
starting. Yeah.
So you begin to walk outskirts of the city again, and kind of under the moonlight. How are you walking? With your markings visible to light up, or are you hiding?
I'm not hiding him, but
Okay. You feel like the chill of the autumn breeze in the air as you are being led by Ratha, and she has a couple guards escorting her as well.
That's cool. Does that just like come with the job, or are they like always around you?
Then the chief, and you're the chosen.
Like we're gonna fight again. I just think it's cool. I guess technically I got 2 bodyguards too, but you know.
Yes.
Anyway.
And she begins to lead you outside of the city. It's quite dark for you, Raya, as this is happening, just because you have no dark vision.
I can hold your hand so you don't trip over any roots if you want.
I was gonna say, is it getting dark enough where like dancing lights would help Percy?
Yeah, I mean, if you kind of bring them out, it would help guide the way a little bit.
Yeah.
Kelly just silently shaking her head like I do not want to hold your hand.
I'm not holding hand. I'll just stumble my way through the door. Thank you. I'm not gonna hold anyone's hand.
Well, now there's light, so you can see.
Okay.
You're right.
But
Yeah, Kira still just holds out her hand. I'm like, no. Like,
you know, thank you.
I just give it a firm
you
shake.
you just broke her heart.
Yeah.
No, I just
killed
shake
it.
it.
Paris will be pouting for hours now.
She might have some pouting going on. She offered and everything.
Does Renan see this, or are they behind me?
I mean, it's not super super hard to see. So
I give Raya a look and just be like, Karis.
Looks like someone wants to hold my hand.
I'm gonna say I appreciate the offer though. Thank you.
So you guys get led though outside the village to more into the wooded area, and as you approach, there's an area that seems to be a little more cleared out. There's a pathway that leads up here, and you start to see a fence that is kind of surrounding this clearing area. Ratha leads you up to the there's like a gate in the fence and opens it up, and inside there's sort of a circular shape of various stones just kind of placed throughout this area in a circle. And then there's a few points where there seems to be a stone that's a little raised up out of there, that those who can see well can see is a little more porous, and they're different types of stones compared to the others. There's
Yeah, I'd
4.
probably move the dancing light so like it's easier to see everything.
There's 4 on the outsides of the circle, kind of in a shape like around the whole circle, and then there's 1 in the center, and then there's 2 that are kind of in the between them. So there's like a line and the lower line. That makes sense. I hope it makes sense.
I am having trouble picturing that, but is it basically like a ritual circle-y thing?
Yeah, it looks like a ritual circle.
And they're matched with stones, right? Like that.
So it's like a cross pattern where there's 1 at the top, and there's 1 in the middle, and there's 1 at the bottom, and then across there's 1 here, 1 in the middle between the 2 here, and then another 1 here. So there's 3 vertically, and then there's 5 across if you count them.
Renan gives Raya a weird look.
I'm
And then kinda
getting
looking
temple
back.
vibes. Sun
I
of
know,
temple
I'm
vibes.
100%.
general insight on people.
And then yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of
Yeah,
like
no.
is something weird going on here? And then yeah, Renan wants to do insight too.
Yeah, roll your insight
We all
rolls.
want to do it. Okay.
Guidance
So
or
I'm-
no?
Sure.
25.
25.
19.
Okay.
9.
All right. I mean, Ratha seems very serious right now. Like, this is a very important thing that's happening, and she's taking it very seriously. This is not something she's taking lightly, but
Like Sabralira serious or like Shaw serious?
I don't understand the question. But
One's evil,
You-
one's not.
you-
Oh, yeah.
No intention, but we do know that this is okay.
it's a serious moment to her. Whatever's
What
happening
are the
here.
what are the guards like? I would be watching them, especially just because the last time they were following us around, like making sure they could grab us really fast.
Yeah, they are more distant from you.
Okay, that helps too. I think.
So
Yeah, if they're right
Like
behind us,
walking-
this would be abort.
I feel like they're watching, like, if I kind of wander a little bit, like, are they watching me? Are they, like, what's the deal?
So as you kind of watch them, like, they seem to be watching to make sure, like, you don't do anything. But they're also more looking out into the woods.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Ratha will
I think
then...
I'd definitely be keeping my guard up, but
Me too.
not
Sure.
anything,
Sounds good.
obvious tension, I guess.
Ratha
I'm
comes...
trying to...
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna place myself in a position where, like, if I wanted to, like, hide or, like, get, like, I don't know. Not they can see. Never mind. They have dark. They can't see me.
I mean, you're in a clearing
like,
too, so there's not much to hide behind here.
Okay. I'm just, I don't know, paranoid. Anyway, continue.
I understand you guys are paranoid. Just because it's session 50 doesn't mean you have to be paranoid, though.
No, this is not not even if this is 50. Like this is.
No, I totally get it.
Spice motion.
I totally get it. So, Ratha asks you to join her as she walks towards the center of the circle, Renan.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We got your back.
You spot kind of like in some of the grass too as you guys are walking around, especially Rye with her higher perception. Looks like there's some like weeded grass that's kind of thrown into a pile outside of this. Looks like this place was recently like cleaned out of any overgrowth or anything like that.
Recently cleared or recently like cleaned?
Like it was recently, all these things were pulled out and cleaned up to make this place nice.
Gotcha. But it wasn't like created recently.
No, this wasn't like the stones look like they've been there for a while, but
Gotcha.
there's like little patches of dirt where it looks like weeds have been pulled out and other things like that.
Okay. Cool.
But you see kind of there's a center little porous stone that's there. And she says, have a seat here.
When was the last time you did this with someone?
I've never done this with someone.
Okay. Okay. His senses are up, so if you ever feel like there's a insight roll that's close to it, but he's not asking for it unless you feel like. Anyways, yeah,
Sounds
sure,
good.
okay. Redden's good, yeah, or just weird.
Yeah. So she just says, this was a circle that was used to connect deeper with the spirits. This is something you can attempt. I've never done it.
Why not?
Because the spirits abandoned us. But maybe you could connect to them.
Okay.
The circle is created through... She kind of motions to like the porous stones. An assortment of moonstone.
Is this only for the moon spirit?
Yes. This is
So
to
this want
connect...
to connect us with the sun spirit?
No.
Does the stone look like Ren's moonstone?
Kind of. It's a little more porous, and this one he has is more smoothed out, but...
Okay.
Right, maybe this is where I could find one.
I mean, you might as well look. I don't... Do we like? Never mind. I'll wait.
Okay.
Sorry.
Love it. Adorable.
He loves you.
I don't trust this ritual either.
Yeah.
So have a seat, and she begins to pull out the glass orb. Has like a bit of a bluish tint to it. This is the focus that has been used in the past by many oracles of our tribe to connect with Elisha and to go deeper.
And is Elisha the only moon spirit you know of?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a special moment for you. And this stone, or this orb, can only be used once per month. So make this one count. From what I
Well, that's a lot of
understand,
pressure.
you'll be able to enter in to some sort of spirit realm to try to speak with her. And if you want to leave, you'll be able to leave of your own choice. Just will yourself out, and you'll return here.
All right.
Are you ready?
Just looks over at Karas and Raya. And... Yeah.
So, as you are seated there in the center of the circle, she takes the orb and hands it to you and says, meditate or whatever you do, and it should start to work. She'll start walking away from you.
You're not staying?
I'm not staying in the circle with you. You're on your own for this.
You don't want to try and go with me?
I do not have that ability. It's only you.
You don't know that? Okay.
Do it, Ren. You got this. Oh, I don't know what they're saying. Just kidding.
And she'll back up towards the fence line.
I mean, she could still say that.
True. I would probably say that no matter what.
And
yeah. There's probably a good minute or like half minute or minute of just like awkward and he kind of shakes it off and will pull out his moonstone and the dagger and kind of like place them still in his hand but kind of like on either side of the orb, and is trying to like channel what he does through that.
all right. Give me a charisma check with advantage, please.
And guidance? No, just kidding.
I mean, sure, I'll give you guidance for this one too.
Wait. Nice. That advantage?
Yes.
Thank you. That didn't get much better. Alrighty then. That's a good solid 14.
14. Sounds good. So Renan closes his eyes and begins to focus. Takes a couple seconds though. As you two watch and you see the orb start to glow stronger and stronger as this kind of blue light emanates from it. And then at the different points in the circle where there was the stones, they start to glow the same color, kind of spreading out into a whole circular shape.
You hear Karis go, whoa!
One line falters, then comes back.
But yeah, everything starts to glow in this area, and there's this whole faint blue glow that kind of washes over everything in the area. And you watch as Renan's markings all begin to glow in the moonlight as you look above, and there's this clearing with no trees blocking it, and then the moon is just directly above, almost as if it moved to right above him. And this bright light of kind of moonlight is falling, descending right on this circle. The moon is full, and Renan is there, markings completely aglow in this wash of the blue and the moonlight all over him. And Ratha just kind of looks to you two. Let's see what he can do. You don't understand it, but...
Nod like I know what she's talking about.
Feliz cumpleaños.
But yeah, he starts to head off into this spirit vision, dream, whatever.
Boy.
Music change. Renan, you awaken. And you see that you are in kind of a similar to what you normally go to when you dream and you connect with Luna. But this woods is darker. heavier feeling, corrupted feeling. The ground is a little more mushy.
Similar to its first vision?
Kind of, yeah. You get kind of this sense too that something's aware of you here. You stand up. You have the moon orb in one hand and the dagger in the other. The dagger has this faint glow to it. The moon orb out as well has this faint glow to it.
Divine sense. I'm just looking around real quick.
You look out and you just see that everything is covered in this layer of fiendish energy. The trees, the ground, everything around you is all speckled with fiend energy clinging to it.
Is there a direction? Do I feel any presence or a pull or familiarity?
With your 14, you kind of feel for anything. And you kind of get a sense, walk forward. You're not quite sure, but you feel like this general vibe to move forward.
You said I had the big orb as well with me, right?
No,
You said?
you just have your little moon orb and the dagger. You don't have the big orb.
He starts walking forward, but without even thinking, he puts the moon orb and like kind of the dagger in one hand, and he actually pulls out the little shell if he has it still on him.
You do not have the shell on you.
Okay. Dang it! Okay.
Okay, you feel around. You don't really have any other equipment with you. You just have the orb and the dagger.
No shield?
No shield.
What about my vest?
You do not have that either.
No! He's real worried now! Things don't go well when he doesn't have it. Okay. Cool. No, that's great. It's good. No, we're good.
You're
We're,
there in just
okay.
simple clothing with your two items.
You don't like this. Alright. Cool. Okay. He's gonna start walking forward, and we'll just say, Alasha, Luna, are you here with me?
So you call that out into the darkness around you, the looming in woods. You almost feel as if the trees are kind of like bending in to kind of close in on you.
Yep.
You keep walking and kind of saying, Alasha, Luna, waiting. Walking from the darkness, you hear some footsteps approaching.
Who are you?
Coming out of this wooded area, you spot a feminine form that's covered in black tar, head to toe. Brennan. It's you.
Do I feel like it's her? Does it feel normal? Does it feel different?
Give me an insight roll.
Guidance?
Sure.
Need to roll better! 12.
Kind of looks similar, and you're not sure. She hasn't spoken much, but seems similar to what you remember.
Kind of like jogging over. Yeah. What's going on? Why is it like this?
This is where I reside.
Why does this look different than our normal dreams?
Because it is different. One is connecting with you, and one is here.
What's causing this? Can we fight it?
Maybe. Follow me. She begins to lead you a direction.
Are you alone here? Are there... Is the Sun Spirit here with you?
I'm not alone here. She begins moving at a quick pace. Give me...
Oh, the character different!
Give me an acrobatics check as you try to keep up with her.
That's not my good one. That's better than animal handling. Now I'm rolling better. 15.
Okay. You're doing pretty well, like dodging kind of the pitfalls of the ground and the mushiness and recovering from that. She still
Small
is...
branch.
Yeah, she still is distancing, though. There's a distance growing between you and her.
Slow down. Wait. I'm not ghostly, spiritly fast like you are.
After some time kind of moving, she doesn't slow, and you're kind of left in the woods alone again.
Can I give that another insight check? 'Cause that's not something she would do.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just trying to get Ren to catch up on, like, this is weird.
Go for it.
That's a lot better. 18?
It does seem weird.
Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Kind of like the hairs on his neck go up and he's... This doesn't feel right. Just kind of like looking around. Just on guard.
You kind of look around, and you hear a whisper through the trees.
I'm gonna bring up dancing lights at a 120 range on all 4 points of me.
Okay. So, I mean, they're a little out there, so it's hard to see, but you hear this, like, whispering voice on the wind.
But like with the light behind, do I see figures at all?
You do not.
Okay.
There's, like, silhouettes of trees and stuff that you're kind of noticing, but you don't notice any forms. But you hear this whispered voice on the wind. You thought I was proud of you, Renan? You are not my chosen one.
I knew it. Yep.
You are pathetic. You fail all the time. You can't protect anybody. You hear some trees begin to shuffle and move on one side as branches begin to move. And you watch as a tree, like, branch bends down, and you can see holding a form another, like, silhouette of a person that plops on the ground. You look at this. Give me
No.
give me a perception roll.
I don't like this. Guidance or no?
On this one, no. This is a straight roll.
Satch would be a 5, sir.
Okay.
Brennan is not rolling really good right now.
You don't recognize who this is until you start hearing the voice.
Oh, it's gonna be Raya or Gareth. Go ahead.
You hear, "Help! Help me, please! Mithrenon, please help me!" And it's the voice of your mother.
Oh, that's rough.
And you hear this cry. Why did you leave me? They killed me because of you. You're a failure. You're no chosen. You're no son of mine.
I came back. I'm coming back. I'm trying. Mom.
Too late. You let me die. I wish I never had you. and a tree comes down and scoops it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say like probably like running over and then like they go on. He kind of stops and. No.
You hear
Okay.
more trees from the other side coming in. Just more. There's multiple this time as they begin to drop more bodies of people who all are just like, they begin to cry out, "You killed us! You abandoned us!"
Brennan's just yelling. I'm sorry. No, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
You let us die! As just like you see these elven forms just screaming out, covered in this black tar. And one by one, they're all getting picked up and scooped and carried back out into the trees.
You're
Farther away.
I'm just a kid. I didn't know any better. You know, just kind of like almost like pleading with these figures.
You just hear whispers on the wind. "Failure! Coward!"
No. I was. No.
"Pathetic! Nothing!"
No, not anymore.
You
It's
feel
almost like trying to convince himself.
you feel a hand grab your shoulder.
Whips around.
It's a softer, gentler touch. And there you see the form of who you know to be Luna with the glowing eyes. "Come with me, hurry!" And she begins to take your hand and start to pull you in a direction.
But feels more like Luna than the other one did.
Give me an insight roll.
Guidance or no?
No, not on this one.
One. That's
So
a
one?
three.
Okay, 3.
Ah.
Alright, you do not
Three
know.
total.
So it's up to you if you'd like to go with this or not.
At this point, sure. Yeah, it's
Okay.
he's wondering, but like, yeah, I mean, if it seemed softer, he would. For now.
So yeah, she kind of begins to pull you through the woods quickly, and like the whispering kind of fades into the distance behind you as you hear like the continued "Failure! Pathetic!" But
Definitely tears starting to.
when you get far enough away, though, she kind of grabs you and, "Are you okay? Don't believe those words. That's not you. You're stronger than that."
No, it's okay.
"No, it's not okay. It's not you. Do not believe that."
The thing, I don't believe it anymore. That's who I used to be. I don't run away anymore. It's face it. Whatever's doing this, let me stop it. I can at least make up for my past.
Yes. We can try to stop this together. You and me.
Always. They're with me too. Raya, Karis.
Yes.
They make me brave.
Come with me. And she kind of takes your hand. Do you allow her to take you?
How gently is she grabbing my hand? Is it soft?
It's fairly soft. It's
Okay,
not
cool.
like,
I'll go with that. That's the level of trust he has right now. Is it soft or is it hard grabbing? Is it old man
Yeah.
feist?
No, it's a gentle like hand.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
And as she grabs your hand, you start to ascend upward above the tree line.
I wasn't expecting that one. Okay. Sorry, that just threw me off.
You start
Wait,
flying
what?
up, and you start feeling like branches are like trying to reach for you, but you're just getting pulled up through them past all these branches.
I mean, my AC did dip from 17 to 11, so yeah. Thanks, Luna.
And you are above the tree line now as they continue to like shake underneath you, like they're trying to reach to you, even though they cannot as they're rooted in.
What did this to him?
And you watch as she says, "Look," and her eyes begin to glow brighter as moonlight washes over the top of all the trees. And you kind of look down, and you're well above a giant forest. And you kind of get a feeling like this forest feels like where the elves are.
I was about to say, is there like landmarks or like recognition of...
It's hard to see right now, but you watch as almost like as the washing of white kind of goes over, there's like black veins that just begin to seep in from all parts on the top of the trees as the light of the moon, and it starts to, black lines just begin to reveal themselves, and they all begin to form, moving closer and closer to a point. And you look down at that point, and you see the Elven Temple.
Mm-hmm.
And she points there. That's where you're needed.
That hallway, right? Those vines were protecting?
I believe so.
Yeah.
This is your purpose, I believe.
This is what's corrupting both tribes? Or just the Moon Elves?
And she kind of points out in the direction where you feel like the Sun Elves would be, and there's black veins of just going out towards that direction. And you see some that are going off towards the Moon Elves. You see some that are going off towards the city.
Can we do this without Gwen?
I don't believe so. Two prepared to fight. Come, and she begins to descend down back towards the trees. You guys come through the trees, you hear like twigs snapping as you go through. Branches kind of reaching for you again. But she begins to take you through, and you land outside what looks to be like an old temple-ish thing. It's not like the temple the Sun Elves one. It's like a little building. It's not even a temple. It's a little building made of stone. And as you look at this, you kind of see this glow of greenish light emanating from it. It's kind of this sickly, gross green light that's coming out. She says, in there, you might be able to do something.
Okay.
You hear cracking of branches. She says, you freed me. I believe you can do the same. But I must go. But I'm still with you.
No, this is coming to his mind. Thank you. It didn't come with me, but Kara's really had a really nice shell that she wanted to give you, so I just want to let you know, like, they really like you, but... Okay, I know that's not important right now. Sorry.
Karis is a sweet child. Protect her. Same with Raya. And she begins to like take off into the woods as you hear kind of the sound of the encroaching woods.
I'm back, okay. And then I'll turn and run towards the cabin, I guess.
Okay.
Or the shadow.
Yeah, it's a little stone structure.
Stone thing, yeah.
As you meet the threshold of it, you look inside, and this sick green glow is emanating from what looks to be like demon lighting structures on the walls, like candelabras almost, but like the glow from the eyes is this sickly greenish color. And there's
It's like Valheim right here. This is awful.
you look to the sides, and there are various altars that are set up in along the walls, and some what looks to be like stone caskets that are along some of the walls as well. Atop some of these altars too are bodies that are just covered in this black tar, and there's black tar pooling on different points of the ground around you. I'm going to drop you into this map.
Oh dear. Ooh.
Let me do that real quick as you are approaching the entrance of this. Alrighty. I'm going to do one here for you too, because that's where you are there.
Okay.
So, make sure you're on the correct side of that map there, Renan.
Correct side? What do you mean?
So there's one side that is green and one side that's blue. Be on the green side. Because I put two.
I don't know if I'm colorblind, but the the whole thing seems blue on the inside and green on the outside. There's like little.
Yeah, it all looks
shines of
like the
green.
same color.
So scroll over to the right on yours.
To the right?
Don't move your piece. Move.
Everything's black right now. Oh, okay.
You got it?
So you're saying go to the other one?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then let me grab these.
Now I can't control the token though.
Okay. I'll delete this one. Hopefully that works. Can you control this token now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. Now I see what you're saying. I was like, everything looks blue to me.
Yeah, there's two sides to
It
this
even
map.
looked like the colorblind test too. I'm like, uh-oh.
I'm gonna jump on over to the encounter camp. Alright, we have two different maps. We'll go to the run-in side for now. As you see kind of this room washed in that green light. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Oh, okay. Right into it, right? Cool. I think he would walk in and divine sense. So like trying to get an idea if there's something that's emanating more than the others.
You look around, everything is fiend here. Everything is covered in this layer. It's sort of unfortunate because it doesn't really give you any insight of anything, any threats here, because everything is covered in this.
Yeah. Yep. That's cool.
But you see these puddles of this tar, some really thick, bubbly spots on the ground in certain spots, some bodies that are just laid out. And as you are walking in, you start feeling kind of this pull.
Going around the tar.
Like a pull towards the form at the far corner of the room.
Okay. We'll just start walking towards it, but if he knows everything's fiend, he's going to cast protection on good and evil on himself.
Alright. What does that do again?
And then it will give me advantage, I think, and then hold on, let me go check. One willing creature touches protected against certain types of creatures, apparitions, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends. Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target.
Okay.
The target also aren't frightened or possessed by them. Or if I do, I get a new saving throw. Yeah.
Alright. So, you begin to approach. Meanwhile, our lovely group of adventurers on the other side of the map here. You're kind of watching Renan in this state, in his meditative trance. And you begin to hear footsteps approaching. from out
From
in
the
the
woods?
woods. Yeah,
Gross.
I look.
sure. Perception roll, and it'd be disadvantage if you want to do one. Raya.
I do, but yeah, I know it's gonna be bad.
13.
13.
Both bad.
Pretty decent for Karis. Normally we're like a 6.
10.
All right, yeah, you guys looking out, you don't see anything, and you're just, like trying to see where this form is, but you're distracted as you hear the sudden of the guards and Ratha, like they're
Wolves?
fighting against something. And you turn to look, and in the glow of the blue light, you watch as the guards start to transform into their wolf forms. And you see Ratha, like, fighting against it. And just, like, surprised and shocked at what's going on.
Does she say anything? Or no?
She, maybe, but you don't understand it.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry.
But I'm going to put a little token in for Renan in the middle here. That's the Renan token. But the two that are on the outside, they complete their transformation into wolf form. And their eyes seem set on Renan.
Ooh.
As
Okay.
another form kind of still makes it to the tree line on the outside, who has a hood up and is holding a big staff that looks sort of the same in the darkness as one of those like roots. It looks to be constructed of the root that you guys have been digging up. So, Renan.
How big does the figure look? Does it look like a human?
Human size,
Like
yes.
like taller, shorter?
Average height, nothing special. Does not look like Column, if that's what you're wondering. Renan, as you...
It's music. It's not column.
I didn't think it was Column, no. I was just, you know.
Renan, as you
Where's the
start
sharper?
to approach, you watch as descending from the rooftop.
Oh no!
Ah!
No, I don't like that.
Plops
hey,
down.
this here.
This large creature made up of all of that root just plops down and just starts swinging its arms like it's ready to attack you. And we are going to roll for initiative.
At least it's not a tar ooze, because that's what I was expecting, and I was terrified of it. This is fun, guys.
21.
No drama at all.
I'm so stressed I forgot to roll initiative till just now.
Okay, right, you got 21.
Yes.
Can I use guidance on initiative?
No.
Okay. It's an
15!
ability check, so I wasn't sure.
15.
Yeah.
All right, Renan.
14.
14. You roll up all of this stuff. I'm gonna try to expedite this a little bit.
They all roll ones. Perfect.
We'll see.
It's decided. They all did it.
Yeah.
Well, that's fortunate. We'll do this.
Mark is so good at getting me with low spell counts every time this happens. Like, I tried that so much in Fates, and you guys are like, nope, full rest. I'm like, great. All
Yeah.
right.
Do I have this? Mithrenon 2, I did add the weapon to your spell or your character sheet.
Oh,
So you should have that.
Oh yeah, you have that with you. I was freaking out you don't have a weapon. but
cool.
You do have a
I
weapon. Good.
refreshed. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Wow.
So it's a +2 to attacks and damage. And then also you roll a d6 of radiant damage along with it.
And it's a +2?
+2, yeah, it should be.
Okay. Because it's not. on
Okay.
mine. It's the same modifier, so just add 2 to damage and attack rolls.
Add 2 to it.
Cool. Okay.
I tried to make a magic item, and, I failed, so it's fine.
No, you did great. No, it's awesome. I just didn't know it was a +2. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's in the description if you read it, so.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Cool.
All right. We're going to try to
Hopla?
move through this as quickly as we can to respect everyone's time for today. Raya, you are first to go. Let me switch this over to this side.
Now, let's see. First of all, it's really dark on my screen. I'm assuming it's because I can't see, right?
Yeah, you can only see what's the glowing light right now.
Okay. Here's the thing. Did I notice the wolfmen or the guards seemed like they were like fighting it as well? Like, because Aratha was like fighting it and seemed surprised. Did the guards seem the same way where
Yes.
like, they don't know what's going on? Okay.
It all seems like there's some sort of forced transformation that's happening.
Got it. I guess that one that's closest to me, I'm gonna shoot at it, but can I do non-lethal, like,
Not with shooting.
not with shooting?
Ellie, we can treat it like with the Sun Elf guards, where
Don't we just hit it and then we like the last, what is it? How do we do that again? I forgot.
yeah, like when Mark will tell us when they're starting to look bad, and then
Okay.
when they're starting to look bad, then we can try to knock them out or stabilize them or not hit them with everything type of thing.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna shoot the one that's like below me there. Can I see him? He's kind of by the light.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him.
All right, roll your attack.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage on this first round because they just went through a transformation and have not had a turn
Oh,
yet.
advantage.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, that would be a 24 to hit.
Definitely.
Definitely. All right. And do I get sneak attack? Do they see me? Do they notice me? They're transforming.
Because you got advantage, yes, you get sneak attack.
Woo! Okay. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, I just thought about something.
Wait, how many do I get? One more now with sneak attack? I forgot.
You're level 8, so no, you wouldn't have gotten no, and you should have 4. D6.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 22 damage.
22, nice. So yeah,
Nice.
you blast this wolf. Let me tell you the story about Raya. She came in and she was blasting like.
Blasting wolves. It's like a band name.
So yeah, you fire at this wolf and just it yips out as it gets shot, but then turns and glares at you, but still has its eyes seemingly set on Renan at the center.
Got it.
wanna
Am
do-
I able to hide? I know I blasted him.
You're
but
kind of in the middle, so you'd have to move probably to a spot where you could hide.
kind of in the. Is it because I can't really see anything on this map? It kind of looks like it's a clearing, right? I'm not gonna like.
Yeah,
be able
there's trees like outside the fence line, but you're inside the fence line right now.
Okay. I'll just stand by. Well, actually, it wouldn't do much if I moved closer to Renan. Would that do much? Like if I were like, some ranged attack anyway. But basically, I was trying to make it so I wasn't quite as like he wasn't just so exposed if someone were there. 'Cause he's like
If
meditating.
you want to get in between them, you're welcome to do that.
I'll do that actually. So I'll move like here maybe. Eh?
Oh yeah, sure. Wherever you want to
Okay, I'll do that.
go. Okay.
I'm done.
All right. Ratha, I'm gonna roll to see if she saves.
On Ra-
She does. She's still fighting it. But that forced transformation seems to be happening and upon her. Karis, your turn.
So help me out for a second, Mark. I seem to have forgotten. If I use a bonus action to cast a spell,
Yes.
can I cast a cantrip as well? Or
You
is
can
that
do
only...
yes. You can do both, but one has to be a cantrip, and one can be a leveled spell.
Gotcha.
It's an action and a bonus action, but you cannot do 2 leveled spells. It has to be
All right.
1 cantrip, 1 leveled.
All right. I couldn't remember if I had to use a meta magic for that, or if that was just I could just do that. But I guess clerics do that all the time.
Yeah, with meta magic, like it doesn't work unless it's the level of the spell that's the important part there. So.
Okay. So I will also see what's happening. Where's the figure, by the way, Mark, in this map?
So it's
there he is.
at the
I
very
see him.
bottom near the tree line.
All right. And it's just watching.
Yeah, it's just standing there with the staff kind of like pointed in the direction of the group there.
Okay. So yeah, I'll definitely run over to Ren and kind of like get in front
Okay.
of him, maybe like right here.
Sure.
I'll bonus action cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And actually, I think and for the moment, since the wolves aren't quite on us yet, so I definitely want to try and like block myself with, as much as I can from Ren.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll ready an action for a wolf that comes near.
Sure. So you're
And then I'll strike it when it comes near him and tries
ready
to
and
attack him.
attack. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Anything else? You good?
I'm good.
All right. Over to Renan we go. It's your turn, Renan.
Okay.
This form descended from the rooftop.
Braver. And then I cast Spiritual Weapon with my bonus action. Instead of Alasha, because she's like here with me, so it's a little, too much. Can I bring out something that looks like Roz to fight with me? I mean, it's just flavor. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a claw,
Sure, you could do kind of like a shadowy looking hand.
Yeah, just for flavor. It's for him to like inspire himself essentially to do it. But yeah, so I'll make attack with Spiritual Weapon,
Go for it.
which I'm guessing the dagger doesn't add to that, right?
No, the dagger doesn't
modify.
do for that.
I remember you saying there's a focus. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, it's not that kind of. It's for the attacks with it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. 16.
16 hit does hit.
Ooh. Okay. That yield 4 plus 3, so 7 points of radiant.
I think it's force damage.
Force damage.
So yeah,
And
just
then I'll
pows into it, and bits of little twigs pop off, but it seems strong and thick.
And then I will come over here, because I don't like that tar. That's creeping me out. And I'll make a multi-attack with the dagger onto...
Go for it.
Plus 2. It's 9. 15.
That just hits.
Okay. And so I'm rolling both, is that right?
2 different attacks, yep.
The D4 and the D6.
Oh yes, D4 and a D6 of radiant. So tell me what each one is too, so I know.
So 8 points of dagger damage of, what is that, piercing?
Yep.
And then just a D6, so 3 points of radiant.
That's doubled, as it looks like it rips into this thing pretty heartily. With the glow, and it shrieks out a little bit as you hit it. You get a second attack, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I want to smite. No, I don't think I'll smite right now. Okay, yeah, second attack. Plus 9. Yeah, that's 16.
Yeah.
So 6 points of force or piercing force, and 4 points of radiant. So 8 points of radiant.
Yeah. Slice into that, and it, again, just lets out its light from the moon, just kind of shoots through the room, and almost pushes back the green darkness of these demon skulls that are on the walls. But
And then he takes his moon orb and puts it up like a shield, and is just like, gulp.
yeah, you feel too that tug towards that corpse that's at the far upper right corner there, covered in the darkness, the dark tar.
I feel pulled to it even during fighting.
Well, it's just like you feel like that general tug in that direction. It's not like you have to go there now. It's just like
Oh yeah. Okay.
it's like a thread almost. It's like there.
Interesting. Cool. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
All right.
Actually, if that's the case, I'll use my full movement to get here then, like to get closer to it.
Sure.
Just stay on it.
Sounds good. We're gonna jump over to the wolves now on this side. One charges in towards you, Karis, as you're in the way.
Yeah, I'll get it.
You can make your attack.
I can roll with advantage because it's nighttime.
Yes, you
I've been
can.
wanting to do this for so
cool.
long.
Do it.
Nice.
Good thing, because the first thing I rolled was horrible. That's a 18.
18 to hit will hit.
Mm-hmm. And it does psychic damage, actually.
All right, roll it.
Okay, 10.
10 psychic, nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you just swing this shadow blade straight through it. It yips out as you invisibly damage it.
Yeah.
But it's going to make an attack against you now. It gets 2 attacks, so one's going to be a claw attack. 19 to hit.
I'll shield it.
All right. The shadow forms out, wraps around you, blocking its attack. Second one is a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit still.
That hits. Okay.
I don't have mage armor. Yeah.
All right. That is the bite on the second one, coming in for 10 points of piercing damage. Renan, unfortunately, gets attacked in the physical world by the second wolf. No joke. I rolled with advantage. I rolled 2 1s.
Wow.
As Renan sits there,
Wow.
there is just a blast of moonlight that like comes down as a barrier. The wolf collides with and bounces off of. Like Renan's being protected by some divine force.
Yeah. Let's go, Luna!
I'm cool. I'm geeking out right now.
That's the wolf's turn.
That's dope. That's dope. Would me casting protection here not? It wouldn't affect me in the physical realm, right?
No, it does not.
Okay. Just try to help.
In the spirit realm, Renan, this mound takes its hand and it's going to make 2 slam attacks against you. These will be a disadvantage because your protection of good and evil.
Yeah.
So that is a 17 to hit.
Clearly hits.
All right. It collides with you and it hurts. Ooh, that's 20 points of bludgeoning damage from that first one.
I did not get that short rest. That would have brought me down.
It's a good thing you did. Second one, though, is a natural 1 with disadvantage as your moon orb kind of like flashes out and it hits that protective blast of shield energy from your moon orb. Luna is with you tonight.
This is rough.
All right. So that is that turn. Raya, you are up next. Jump back over to this side.
Okay. The wolf I hit last time.
Yeah, it's currently like shaking off, running into some moon shield that happened, but.
Okay, am I too close to gun it?
No, you're at range. So.
Perfect. All right, and how hurt? It's not like super hurt, is it? It just
I mean, you hit it pretty good, but it might be able to take another attack. It's not on death's door.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot it again. And I won't do sneak attack. I'll shoot regular old attack.
Shoot. Fire away.
Far away, far away. Got this, Ryan.
I only got a 13 to hit.
That's exactly what you needed.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was
Hey,
like, it's
lucky
not
number
gonna hit.
13.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Mm-hmm. 17 damage.
Nice. It yips out
Too
as it
much?
looks like you're looking pretty injured now.
Okay, all right. No more shooting. And then I guess I can't really. I'm good with where I'm at. I'll just stay there.
All right, sounds
Okay.
good. Ratha continues to fight against this transformation. Let's see. Ratha transforms into wolf
girl.
form Ratha that you saw before.
Oh.
As she finishes her transformation on this turn and snarls and glares at your direction. Karis, you're up.
The guy's still just standing there.
Yeah.
Okay. I think seeing what she's like still in the way of Renan. Like she's still definitely like blocking with her body, but she like sees this guy, and so I'm thinking I want to cast Chaos Bolt at him.
Go for it.
I'll go second level.
Go for it.
Ooh, very good. 25.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
And I'd re-roll some dice.
Sounds good.
Much better. Hold on, math. $24.
24, nice. Yeah, that's a big hit on this individual.
When I re-rolled the dice, I got a bunch of 8s and
Nice.
6s. So,
That feels
yeah.
good.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this blast. What type of damage?
Oh yeah. It is thunder.
Okay, so just rippling out from you, this blast of thunders shakes the surrounding area and just collides with him. Almost throws this person off their feet, but they're still there.
And then I'll just be like, leave him alone! Whoever you are!
All right. Anything else?
Nope, just still blocking Ren
Sounds good.
with my body.
Cool. Renan, over to you again.
Alright then.
As you
Yeah.
start your turn, you kind of start to feel the heartbeat of Karis pumping, like something's happening with her.
I don't like it. I was wondering. Yeah, I was gonna ask about the heartbeats.
Yes, you do feel the heartbeat here.
Cool. How, in this moment, can I good quick look at the body on the altar?
I'll give you a look with disadvantage.
Good roll. That'd be 11 with disadvantage.
Okay. It's a big form. Maybe it's the sludge that's around it, but it's a large form. Not like a large size category, but like big humanoid form.
Okay.
Still medium category, but it's bulky.
probably stupid. All right, I'm gonna take 2 attacks. Was that my action, or is that?
No, I'll give you a quick look there. Just a quick
Okay.
glance back, but
So 2 attacks with my dagger.
go for it.
It's 11.
11 misses.
That's 2 11s.
Oh
That's
no!
double-
Yeah,
It's a double 2 on the die. He is going to Misty Step right next to the altar
cool.
and try and get any more information. Like, is this thing can help me, or like, can I do anything here? It's kind of like what his attempt was.
All right. Yeah, you still feel that kind of pull towards it, but that's about all you get on this turn.
But you had no idea to like do something with it, right? That I could affect it. Yeah.
Maybe
Okay,
I'll give you
cool.
something on the next turn. I'll give you a roll.
Cool. That works.
Okay. The wolf's turn. One is going to attack you again, Karis. That is going to be a miss guaranteed, and a bite for the second one. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Yes.
All right. Another bite gets through for 7 more piercing damage. Actually, 9 more. Sorry.
Okay.
9 more piercing damage. And Brennan, that pump of the heartbeat continues for you. Second one goes for you, Renan. Advantage on the attack. This time, it comes back with much more ferocity. Almost like something's willing it to come at you harder for a critical hit.
Oh, rough.
So on
Rough,
the
rough.
claw, that's going to
Sorry, that was
be
bad wolf.
for 16 slashing damage. And then the bite comes in. It's definitely going to hit. 19 on the die. For 9 more piercing damage from the bite. Brennan, you also kind of feel this pain in the spirit realm too. Something's happening to you.
So it's combining, right? My HP is going down on both attacks, right? Just making sure.
Have 2 separate categories, one physical, one spiritual.
Good to remember.
Oh.
Okay, that
Yes.
that makes a big difference.
Yes.
So was that 16 and 9?
Yeah.
So would I be still at where I was when I started the fight, physically?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference.
They're 2 different Renans that are being attacked.
Okay, so okay, cool. Math.
Speaking of getting attacked, Renan, this mound comes charging towards you
Ow.
and is going to make 2 attacks against you. The first one, again with this advantage, another
Wait,
slam.
hold on. Nope.
Did you
I
lose
lost
it?
concentration.
All
Yeah.
right, let me just roll
That
one
was
die then.
16, I rolled a 7.
Let me just roll the one die then. 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right, first slam comes down for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second one is a natural 20. Again, something is out to get you here. Only 14 on a critical, so
Oh no, only.
something is still protecting you out there. I need you to make me... Oh wait, no, you're grappled. You're just grappled.
Okay.
So not damage?
No, he gets the 2 damages,
it's-
but he's grappled
all
also,
automatic
because
grapple.
both slams hit. He's grappled.
Oh.
All right, Raya.
Misty Step should have been used a turn later.
Raya, it's your turn.
Yeah. How's Karis looking? Not that I have anything that can really help, but you're fine? Okay. The wolf that I've been hitting, he's not looking too good, so I may... am I able to try and hit him with, like, one of my short swords? And, like, would I be able to do, like, unlethal or non-lethal damage that way?
Yeah, if you go into melee, you can do that.
I'm gonna try that. I haven't done melee in a long time. Do I have to move closer to him? Or am I
Yes, you need to be within 5 feet of him.
good? Boop. Okay, move closer to him. Okay, I'm gonna give this a try. I haven't done melee in a hot minute. Wait, do I get 2 attacks or just the one?
You just have one.
That's
But you can have an offhand attack too, but it just doesn't add your dex to it.
That's fine. Is 18 to hit gonna hit?
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Cool. Alright. Alright. 8 damage.
KO! This wolf goes
Really?
limp to the ground
Yay.
and transforms back into its moon elf form.
Okay. And does he need stabilized or is he just knocked out?
You just knocked him out.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. 1 down.
One down.
And then I guess I may. No, I'm good there. Never mind, I ran.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Sounds
good. Turn complete.
Ratha's turn, though. In her transformed state, she charges as the wolf form up towards you, Raya, and is going to make her attacks.
Is she full wolf right now? Because I know last time she looked kind of hybrid-y wolf.
Yeah, she's her hybridy form right now.
Okay.
The wolf mother form.
Mm-hmm.
First attack against you.
Junior.
Against Raya?
Against Raya, yep.
Okay.
The claw is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And the second attack is 18 to hit.
Yep. Hits.
And that one is for 13 piercing damage as she bites into you.
Okay. Youch. That hurt.
Renan, the heartbeats of Raya start pumping now. You can hear that. Something's happening. The form kind of begins to rise and points the staff kind of in the direction of everybody. And you watch as sort of like a lair action, each of the wolves are going to get an extra attack on this right here. So, first one against you, Karis. That's going to miss, I'm sure. It's 15 to hit. Oh wait, no, you don't have your mage armor up. Never
I
mind.
do have my mage armor. I'll do a shield though.
Okay.
Because it would just. Well, wait. Will it last
It
till my
lasts till
turn?
your turn, yeah.
Oh. I'll take the damage.
All right. You end up taking 9 slashing damage from the claw, and Ratha attacks you, Raya. That's gonna miss, I'm sure. That's a 3 on the die, so she just misses.
Cool.
As she still appears to be fighting whatever is happening to her. All right. Karis, your turn.
I have 2 things. First of all, I could only use Roz once a day. I'm reading the rules. I can't see anything about that. As long as I have sorcery points, I think I can just summon him.
I believe that's fine then, if that's not in the rules.
Yeah, I read through the whole thing, and it didn't say anything about only using it once per day.
Sure.
So I'm assuming that means I can just use him multiple times.
Sure.
So I think I will. Yeah, my bonus action, I'll summon Roz.
Where would you like to summon Raz?
I kind of want him actually to attack the guy and keep him busy.
All right. So flying over the fence line. Does Raz go on your turn? I forget.
He does, yes.
Or wait.
I think, or here. Maybe, I think you roll initiative for him. Let me look.
Okay, let me do that quick. All right. What do you know? It's gonna go right after you.
Hey, we're in sync right now. It's because we waited.
Oh wait, no,
together.
Renan. He's after Renan. Sorry, one more down.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so I'll send him out and be like, Roz, keep that stupid guy busy.
All
And
right.
then I will I'll hit the wolf in front of me for now with the Shadow Blade still out.
Go for it.
Rolling with advantage. 14.
14 will hit.
Okay. 13.
13 damage. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
Trying to like swing it like Ren's katana.
Yeah, just whoosh right through it. Yips out in pain.
Copy some moves. Yeah.
You all done?
I don't know what I'm doing.
All done?
Yes.
All right. Over we go to Mithrenon. You are
That's fine.
grappled
Back to my
currently.
turn. Okay. You said any information on my turn?
So you're struggling. Give me another disadvantaged perception look. Or, no, give me a wisdom check.
Well,
With disadvantage, though. So,
12.
12. Okay. I mean, you kind of like look down at this form that's
Oh, save or check?
check.
13. Sorry.
Okay. And you look down at this form just covered in the tar. Give me a d20 roll just to see something.
Nat 20! 17.
That's pretty good.
I was trying to call it.
There's a
Only
brief,
works on ones.
like in a blink of an eye, there's a brief vision kind of when you reached out and touched Luna and you saw kind of the darkness, the tar kind of recede a bit.
Oh, Luna. I was thinking Gwen for some reason.
And
Okay.
didn't you try to do that, like the lay on hands on her or something? Is that what you're talking about, Mark?
Yes,
Oh, I thought I did protection again.
you did protection, but that thing, whatever you did, that one. It seems, yeah.
Bonus action, channel divinity to get a spell back, and I'll reach over with my action and try and protect from evil and good on it.
Okay.
Touch. Can I twin it?
Probably.
If it's on self, yes.
Target's only one creature, doesn't have a range of self. Yeah, so it's a touch, so it's not self. So I will twin cast protection against good and evil by grabbing it and then like having it bounce back to me.
Okay. Give me a melee attack, a touch, straight roll.
Melee.
Yeah, like a melee touch attack.
So straight roll would be what, +5 or
Yeah, whatever you're unarmed,
my strength
basically.
plus proficiency?
Yes.
Oh, unarmed. Yeah, unarmed. Okay, I got you. Oh, I hate these ones where it's plus
It'll be +5.
14.
14.
Alright.
So you feel this mound like pulling you almost into itself, like it's trying to consume you. You reach out though and touch your hand to this form, along with kind of having the energy flow back up your arm into yourself. All your markings glow out as you watch as part of that tar kind of burns out from underneath your hand as you make contact. You feel the sticky tar underneath your hand, but again, that bubbling tar kind of like pulls away as your protection from good and evil goes off. And your hand kind of pushes down further through the tar and reaches contact with a form. You are inside of whatever tar cocoon or whatever's going on here.
So am I casting it on the cocoon or the form now? Because it lasts 10 minutes, whatever I do.
Okay.
So would it be like an ongoing effect type thing, or like
Yeah.
to try and help it break
So
free from this?
we'll just, if you throw away the rest of your turn, we'll continue
Yeah.
this.
Well, I mean that was my turn.
Okay.
So it was an action, bonus action. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else.
All the way through, you watch as the body stirs.
Oh, this is a good thing.
And kind of jolts a little bit like energy has entered it. Anything else? Last thing for you?
I mean, I got nothing else. I got no movement. I got bonus action. Yeah.
Sounds good. Back over to the other side. Raz goes. Raz is going to make an attack. I believe it's just one attack, right? Yeah. Which will hit, though.
Roz always comes through for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. This form needs to make a strength save. Which they fail. They are now prone on the ground with Raz kind of holding them down on top.
Yes, cool. Good
Um,
job,
Love
Roz.
it.
Wolf attacks you, Karis.
Bring it.
Wow, that's terrible. 15 to hit.
I'll shield it. Yeah.
Another shield goes off, blocks it off. Back over to the mound. And Kelly, I'm trying to speed this.
That's okay.
Alright. Renan, this form begins to just pull you into its vine self as you start to lose contact with the figure that you had your hand on.
My protection's back up if it does an attack on me.
Yeah, you need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Not right now, though. We'll do that at this. Actually, yeah, do it on this turn. Sorry.
Oh, so can I keep that roll?
Yeah, do this one. Do this one, yeah.
That's a 20.
All right.
Like, I like night teams.
Okay.
Mama said they're good rolls.
I think you're fine this round then. So,
Okay.
all right. Onward we go. Back to Raya.
Can I kind of hop over the KO'd wolf here? Am I able to, like, move past him? Because I want to shoot Ratha, but I don't want to, like, I'm too close right now, so.
Sure, if you want to move, you can. You would likely provoke an attack of opportunity, but
Can't I not do that?
you can disengage, yes.
I'm going to disengage.
All right.
Zoop.
Bonus
And I'm
action
actually,
disengage.
Can I actually go, like, to this side of, because I still want to be around Ren, but, like, is he in the way now or no?
No, you can shoot past him. He's on the ground sitting anyways.
Okay. So I'm going to shoot Ratha from
Go for
there.
it.
And she's not, like, super injured, is she? She's, like, good?
No, she is totally fine.
That's what I thought. I thought she was A-okay. All right. Come on. How is a 21 to hit?
That definitely hits.
Definitely hits. Okay.
Oh, you get advantage on the attack too. Go ahead and roll again. Just see if you get a 20.
Wow.
Is that crit?
I got an 18.
Nah.
But not.
Still damage.
Okay. I obviously don't get sneak attack because she sees me clearly.
Well, you had advantage, so you do.
Really?
Yep.
Woo! Okay.
That's rogues. Rogues for you, baby.
Got math. Shoot, I get one more. I forgot.
You have 4 rolls, whatever.
Okay, alright. We'll just stick with that. I think I got it right. 26 damage.
26, nice. Very
That's
good.
so good.
Is it good? I was gonna say, I was rolling, that was like high numbers. I'm like, wait,
So you blast her with your energy weapon, and she just growls out as you hit her.
Okay.
All right.
She still look A-okay? She's still
She's
like,
still pretty strong looking.
dang it. Okay.
Ratha's gonna go. She turns her eyes to Mithrenon, seated at his feet, or her feet. 13 to hit.
With my armor on?
Yeah, it's your armored form, so.
Yeah, so no.
Alright, she hits some hard spot of armor, and it bounces off. Second one is a natural 20, though, as she goes in for a
That
bite.
one might just hit. That's the third nat 20 on
Maybe.
me.
So that is 17 piercing damage. Bites into you. So that's your physical form side.
Yep. They're looking pretty even right now. Meaning not good.
Karis, it's your turn.
Okay. How's the wolf in front of me looking?
Fairly injured, but still strong enough to keep fighting.
Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, I guess I'll just attack. I'll attack the one in front of me.
Go for it.
Man, these advantage rolls are saving me. I would have missed every time
good.
if I wasn't using Shadow Blade. So yeah, I do hit. I rolled a 16 on the die, so.
Yeah. Roll your
Okay,
damage.
13 again.
13, nice. Okay, now it's beginning to look weaker. So,
Okay.
anything else?
I feel like no matter what I do, if I go in front of Ren, it's not gonna stop Ratha from attacking, right?
I mean, she's pretty set on him right now.
Yeah, okay. Okay, then that's it.
Okay. Over we go to Renan.
Oh, yeah.
You are
Yeah,
engulfed right now by this thing. You are surrounded. Breathing has become difficult. You are blinded and restrained at this point and unable to breathe.
even since I passed the save?
Yes, that's only for damage.
Oh, okay, that's not good. Cool. Shoot, I think I used my channel divinity, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Did I say I did?
I
Yep.
think you used it to get your protection
Yep.
spell back.
So that would not work here. Can I still attack?
I'd give it to you with disadvantage, yes. You're blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe. You're just struggling. Go for it.
Or can I break out with one of my actions?
You can give me a acrobatics or athletics check.
Yeah, and that's straight roll?
That'd be disadvantage, I believe.
That'd be disadvantage as well?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I rolled. By accident.
Hey, Mom. Or Mark, check your phone. I called you Mom. I'm so sorry.
Oh boy.
Mom.
Oh, okay.
Mom!
Cool.
12 athletics.
12 is not enough as you're struggling against these tight vines, but it is still holding you in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack on the second one. Just. Well, that. Would have had a nat 20. Dirty 20 with the
Nice.
dagger.
All right,
At
yeah.
disadvantage.
Your blade, though, is still glowing, and you just thrust into it. Give me some damage.
What does it add? Okay, so 4 piercing,
Okay.
1 radiant.
1 radiant, double the 2. Okay.
And then I'm bringing up my spiritual weapon with my bonus action to attack.
Go for it. I'm going to say disadvantage just because of your blindedness, but go for it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's still gonna be the same roll. That's only 11.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just swings wild. You don't know. Does not make contact.
My fake Raz doesn't do as good as real Raz does.
Speaking of real Raz, has this form on the ground and is going to go in for another attack. Definitely hits on this one. As that form falls limp to the ground.
The form does?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait, what does? What form?
The one Raz is
One we-
attacking. The shadow.
Okay, yeah, the one that
like
had
the-
him down.
hood up
Yeah, okay.
with the staff.
By the way,
Alright.
protection of evil and good is still up on the other form that I touched as well. So whatever's
Okay, still going.
so that's
Hey, Mark.
helping fight
Yes.
off him as well.
Yes.
My intention with Roz was to knock out people as well.
Sure.
Is that
Sure.
you're gonna allow that? Okay,
Sure.
that's good.
Okay.
Knock him out.
All right. The wolves begin to fight and revert back to their normal form. Now
Huge.
that has stopped. The mound, though, continues to crush in on you, Renan. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
It's not a dirty 20, but it's it's +1, so 18.
You do save against it.
Nice.
Why can't I do this on my attack roll? Favored by the gods. Dang it. Okay, okay.
Oh yeah, I remember.
God,
that.
every freaking time. All right, that would have probably gotten me out of the restraint. I'll remember that.
As you kind of like fight though, like you're pushing back against the mound, crushing on you. You smell that sick, tarish smell. You feel like it's trying to like almost crush you into nothing and then just dissolve you.
I don't like that.
There's a sudden force of a hand reaching and kind of grabs through the form and starts to pull you back as you feel like a burning warmth sensation.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay, cool.
And you watch
I'll
as
scratch
this.
you up and you scratch my back.
You watch as this mound of vine starts to burn up in places. You feel fire growing. And you get pulled through with some crunching of vines and out into the arms of this large form that has now like stood up from the altar.
If I don't know if you're gonna allow it, but like I think Mithrenon is spite, even though seeing things burn out, be like small little like moon flame blade, like small little moon fire.
Like
to help.
at the mound.
Yeah, like right. Just to be like, yeah, moonfire, yeah, let's go together, yeah.
Yeah. You're kind of just like back at it, but the form begins to just burn up in this hot fire and just starts falling to the ground as this form has you and kind of puts you back on the ground.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Can't remember names. What's your name?
Covered in tar.
Yeah.
He said that. I'm sorry, I missed that.
It still
Earlier
has
he was
tar
in it.
covering the whole body, yes.
Well,
Okay.
okay, so still in that. Okay.
There's a moment of just like confusion, almost like somebody just waking up. I don't know, but I'm feeling pulled towards somebody.
Go to her.
Someone like
She
you.
needs you. Gwenestri. She needs you. She's in danger.
Gunestri. And begins to run out of this structure.
Yeah. That's dope. No, we work together, by the way. We're not trying to kill each other.
She's also brainwashed.
You are left kind of alone in this chamber.
I'll be about column.
As that form like runs out though, you feel like
Ugh.
a slight thread tug again towards another form. Down at the bottom, kind of near the entryway.
Oh. Okay. So I am legit out of spell slots, but I have the 5 use of hand, the lay on hands.
Okay.
So he'll attempt it if he's looking over and sees someone else that feels that same sort of thing.
So you kind of can walk over towards this form here.
I legit have 20 left, so I don't know if all these bodies are different things, but like he's feeling pulled to all of them.
Yeah, you just feel it on this one actually.
Okay. He'll lay on hands for 5.
You feel that, but you feel like it needs more.
More meaning like the other spell or more lay on hands?
It's up to you.
Watch. I'll pump all 20 and
So yeah, you kind of feel that resistance, but you keep
or 15
pushing
more. Yeah.
as your hands and marking just glow up as you can hear crunching of trees outside, like more is encroaching on you.
Mm-hmm.
But you end up kind of pushing your way through this too, as it kind of recedes and runs and flees from whatever you're doing, this glow power from Luna. And you get through to another form, and they jolt awake as well. And they kind of look up at you. Renan, it's me, your mom. What's going on? Where am I?
What? Mom? I thought you died.
I did.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Saberlier and the Sun Elves took you. That's what I've been told.
Where am I? As you continue to hear crunching coming in.
I don't know. I think you're in a spirit forest. I don't know. Can you come with me? And I'm trying like physically pull on her and help her get up.
She starts to sit up, and then you feel again that gentle hand kind of come in from behind on you. I'll take her. You turn and see Luna standing behind you.
Take her where? I don't understand.
She cannot leave this place.
Why is she stuck here?
Because this is keeping her here. Keep protecting, keep fighting. You're doing well.
Protect her. I'll come back.
Your mom kind of hugs you real quick before she gets taken away.
He does the same thing that he did to Ren or to Luna in the first episode.
And she just
Hug her.
says, Mithrenon, I love you. I've always loved you.
Alyssa is amazing. She's so strong. She's funny.
Keep her safe too.
I'll free you. I promise.
She gives you one more squeeze before Luna has to take her. But you hear forms just closing in from all sides towards this entryway.
I'll close my eyes and I'll look over at the other. Are there other bodies though here too? Is that something he?
Yeah, there are other bodies that are still placed here.
He doesn't feel the pull, but there are other bodies.
Yeah, you don't feel that tug anymore, that thread.
Is there any sort of recognition of who they are, or features? Are there Sun Elves, Moon Elves? Is it a combination?
They're just humanoids. You can't really tell.
Yeah. Okay. Last look around the room, but then he'll close his eyes and focus on the heartbeats and try and go back to Ryan and Paris.
Okay. Meanwhile, back here on the other side, what do you guys do now that these forms kind of revert back and Ratha just holds her head?
I'll spend, I'll go, I'll look at Roz and be like, hey, I should probably talk. I have a spell slot left still.
Okay. You suddenly can speak again?
Great job, Roz! Okay, Ratha, are you okay? What's going on?
What was that? What was that?
I think that thing was doing it. Roz, good job taking him down! Okay, yeah, no one's dead. No one's dead? Ryan, no one's dead?
Yeah, can I go check on the guy that I knocked out to make sure he's okay?
Yeah, actually, Roz kind of picks up this form and goes and puts it on the other side
Roz.
of the fence. And just kind of is floating outside of it.
I'll look at Karison and be like, no, I made sure not to kill anyone.
Okay, you okay,
fine.
Martha?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Okay. Everyone's fine. Okay, cool. I like run over and I want to go look at the figure.
Me too, actually.
So you pull back the hood and look at the face. And you see the face of a Theron.
Who?
The young boy who you just had lunch with earlier
What?
today.
I thought it was gonna be the old man. Okay.
And that's where we're gonna end here.
I knew
Oh,
it.
My instincts are in.
For my intimidation checks.
That's where we're gonna end today. That's how we're gonna end this here. Good job, you guys. You guys did great. Oh man.
I was hoping to be Rodden. I was really hoping to be Rodden.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be crazy.
No Rodden, but a Theron seemingly was the cause of this.
Boy, I literally thought the old man was gonna be pretending to be senile and Roz was gonna be the one that took him down. Old friends
Yeah.
That'd be
battling
cool.
against
Ooh,
each other.
that would've been cool.
But
But no.
weird.
Well.
Very weird.
Yeah, it was.
Interesting.
Well, there's session 50 for everybody. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time. The players did amazing. That Spirit
Good job.
World stuff
Good job,
was
BM.
fun.
It was so
That was a roller
I was
coaster.
geeking out. Like
I'm glad you
setting the
enjoyed it.
spirits free like made me want to like scream. Like that's so fun.
Yeah, some interesting stuff happened. Some changing things have happened as well. But great job, you guys. You guys did great. So tune in to our next session, the first week of October, the 3rd of October. We'll be back returning with some more Bacon Zora for session 51. But we really do appreciate all of you joining us for all this time. 50 sessions of fun and great story, and you guys doing amazing things in the chat and in our Discord server. You guys are all awesome. We appreciate you all. We're going to sign off on our YouTube video, and then I think I'm going to go try to find somebody to raid real quick. But thank you for being here. We appreciate you. See you soon. Goodbye, everybody.